Let's see if the YouTube stream starts to work, bro. I swear on everything. I swear on my easy. Taliska has himself right now as being the key damage dealer, but they only have 2 purple weapons in rotation for him. Otherwise, worst case scenario, they could always give him one of those if he throws a wild Haymaker blue. BWG with 4 eliminations, the stacked team. They are a stacked team. They won the Romy Yang, and they still have a chance right now of just snowballing out the gear on hand for the second Romy Yang. The only difference is now, since Chili's team is now stacked up, they have 2 gold weapons, gold spear and a gold staff. Wow, look at that. Look at that spear. Delicious. This team's going to be working out here with that Tuna and Kabloom in the advanced seal, but more importantly, in terms of the Jades, I mean, listen, Soul Shatter is kind of crazy on the Kurumi. She goes for an uppercut after that. Juggernaut level 5 Tarka, bro, with Kabloom. Are you kidding me, bro? He gets that for free. So free. I got a list. Call me Mike Tyson, because this ain't no rodeo, bro. I ain't talking about Team Texas. Team Texas, though, showing up here, as well as Team Pause. To make this scrim happen, I ain't gonna front. These guys came through last second to actually allow the scrim to occur. We had a little bit of a setback earlier today, as well as going through. And you know, with that being said, you know, we made it happen. Big appreciation for those 2 teams, and for the other teams to actually help supply the teams. Creditor, Lexon, so on and so forth. I think Chili tried to go through with it. Maybe I don't know. He tried to go. A little bit more cafe in the system. Cannon shots coming out here from Relic trying to gatekeep this. You know, Romy Yang. I mean, mostly. I mean, I wouldn't say anything else. That's all it is. Pulling up this. Yeah, if they're going to Romy Yang, it's going to be BWG first round, right? They're waiting for a team to contest. I would assume they would wait for the first team to contest. There it is. They're up against Hyper Chili, aka Hypercube 2. HY2 specifically on the leaderboards and for the pickmans, if you guys are curious. Kind of wondering what's going to happen here. Luxon's going to be going straight for an initiated ultimate. Yes, he will. He was worried about the Heartstopper. Not really. Maybe. He is going to be the first one going through for the ultimate. Slam down immediately. Gets the RMB. Doesn't lose a lot. He loses a little bit. No grab onto that to the Kurumi, but the Tarka's not going to go in ground unit form and Tarka ultimate form. Now, I'm thinking about these grabs. The fact that that launch actually happened right now is kind of bonkers. I'll be honest. No denial from the enemy Tianhai. The leap will go in here. We're at half health here, Lexington. We need a little bit of support. We need a Kurumi ult potentially. He's looking for it. He gets it. Tarka's going to slam down for the horizontal, but we still had a little bit of armor there. The F1's still available. We're trying to lock him down. There's going to be the punch. There's going to be the Hepa detach reveal. That's going to be a big problem right now with the RMBs. The Palm Lightning is strong. It is a insatiable amount of damage and a lot of force to be reckoned with. RMBs from Zay. And having the chance to pull out the Thesaurus here, I'm going to try to attempt even better words for the casting. Insurmountable amount of pressure coming in here. RMBs, LMBs, Pole Sword release ain't going to come out here, and that's going to be the way for the fireball to the face. I'm pretty sure Lex is going to take the 1v1. RMBs coming out here for the charge up. He looks for the fam, follow up with the blue focus. The Windy Trinity is a surprise for sure, but a welcome one. We look for the LMBs again and again. LMB to the RMBs? Nah, we're gonna take a reset. We're gonna take a reset. Close the synonyms. We're out of here. I need to check. We're kiting for buff. Okay, we're kiting for buff. It's okay. It's all right. Meanwhile, no sense Hypercube win their Romy Yang and a massive amount of eliminations come out to lead, and they got Draco Storm, Gold Pole Sword, Starfall. They're not gonna use it. But now that Lexon's team / BWG, they are taking this Romy Yang, inshallah. You know, coming through here. I'm not even sure what gear we can get and take a look over and see. And we got Pridefall, Gold Nunnies, Flamebringer, double. I mean, you can't carry those. But Benedictus Ascendant also picked up here, and then the Rift Dealer later on. Let's take a look and see about what we got available. Finally, the YouTube stream is working. God bless. Have the detach on the build can be picked up here for the purchase. Also, a follow coming in from a 111 Dolk. 111. Thank you for the follow, dog. Much love. And tomorrow we're gonna have solos for SEA in the morning for EU. 6:30 EST is what, like GMT 11:30 AM. I think it is. I think UK time is that. Look at the money though. Are they buying anything besides stanchion? I mean, all of these Jays are good. Well, since Hepta's already picked up from Chile, Soul Slash is the only one left. As for Razor Swift, they do have a spear. No, they don't. But they wish they did. That Pride Swallow going straight towards Zay's hands, and he also has a chance of using it with the Takeda Fury Blast with V3, which then allows for R&B follow-ups from both his teammates, such as with the Palm Lightning strikes coming out here from WUCHEN, and then the Fan R&B. It's also kind of invests a skill from one of their teammates, so if they want to try to save him, they could. If they decide to use a skill for the teammates, Kurumi F2 could be used. If not, it could also be a Bell from the Tianhai, and it could also use a combo breaker from the Kylan. As long as once that animation ends, though. Otherwise, it has to be a teammate, right? It can't be themselves. It has to be a teammate. We're also going to turn up the graphics. We're going to look a little bit pretty out here for the gameplay. It shouldn't affect too much of a chance. But I still got chat to look over, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me read chat real quick. All right, Dooney. Start off here. Lesson equals inshallah. Insane. So you guys are talking about the WUCHEN ban. Yeah, the WUCHEN ban was just because of essentially the players griefed. You know, like Viper WUCHEN Tessa in and out in the MVPL. That was last season. That was in the spring. That was like in the latter end. And then they banned it. And then it was like, whoa, hey, well, the WUCHEN in the finals. That's crazy. But then after that, you know, we don't know how long it's going to last. So, yeah. I wasn't there for it in terms of casting it. Pretty sure Moxie was, so she saw everything. And she was like, wow, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of it's tough. What does this open up? Well, I think it opens up an opportunity of seeing teams innovation. A team that cannot use WUCHEN Viper Tessa means that a team can't use the core comp, i.e., the team cannot use, you know, not being able to use a character in a core comp means that that comp has to be just swapped over. We are fighting fights here. Chili, FE, ambush coming out here from the Tessa enchant. Looking for the LMBs, and that's going to be the double catch here if Chili can get the teleport. Oh, there it is. He's back. Remember, you can parry Hottie in Ultimate, though. He does a little bit sustain for himself with the level 3s, 20% siphon. Well, it's 19.5%. We're not going to be exact here. There's going to be the double jump coming through here if he can get the leap into the RMBs. No, he is not. He is getting a launch, though. The held check of Destiny, the double grabs of Assurance. I'm not even sure what's going to happen with Kurumi Ultimate yet. It is a V1, so the placeholder right now is just to make sure the teams get manual heals before anything. Taliska's team is going to be looking for those ambushes. They ran out of ammo. They could go right in. They're waiting for the ultimates. There's a Kurumi. There's a Viper ultimate. Slowly looking to try to pop this and block off the gateway. Double jump into the doubles. Oh, three-man stun. Aureli goes down here for the elimination. That's a soul boom for Illusion. That means that he's going to get his Justina ultimate hopefully soon-ish. R&B's double parry doesn't come out here. Plum has no combo breaker, and he is by himself. Revelia and Xiaowen are down. Now for Plum, 40 seconds on the clock. Doesn't want to get the elimination. He could just go to zone right now. We have ourselves into the final zones at final fights at Purity Chamber. Of course, ground unit fights mean that there's a lot of action to be beheld, and now it's looking for the level 2s, level 2 light beams. This is from DM Frosty from Credible Comedians, and a dazzle of that nature comes out. Now R&B's could have caught him right now. Frosty is going to be looking to try to get avoiding that, you know, have to detach. We do not want to get caught out there once the ultimate ends. Another target ultimate comes out here from it. This team is going ballistic right now. One more Soul left alone, and that's going to be towards her Kurumi. She needs to get that soon-ish. Look at a Hybrid Q2, man. 17 eliminations right now. BWG with their ultimate Takeda Fury Blast coming out here from it, and I'm not even sure as to what's going to play here because this Purity Chamber is kind of crazy. You know what else is crazy? The Yang Depletion is now in effect for the teams, and it looks like BWG were actually the ones to go through. Jibajin was objectifying that buff the entire time while these fights were occurring, and no one looked a blink of an eye looking at the meter. If the detach comes out here, that's why they preempt the voltage. That's why we heard that Takeda into that Tianhai ult. Berries comes out here. Big strikes coming out. Frosty is locked in the corner. He still has a chance here. Scare rushing around, still kiting, and if he can try to stay alive. But Bajin is looking to try to go off to the corner. Zay finds his illusion. Dash is coming out here. Fury Blast is not going to be available. The F2 is. The combo breaker is up, and 2v1. We don't want to see it, but we do need to know about it. And the kill feed shows it. Illusion goes down from Zay from the R&Bs. Slowly, they're looking for the R&B right here. It's King, and there's the F1. There's going to be the dash from the Tarka. Fireball is confirmed in mid-air. Crazy strike. Slowly goes down. Dixie finds Hypercube's no sense in active ultimate right now. F1 in mid-air to try to avoid that Tianhai grab. Avoids that second one. No more form on that Syra means that she is dead. Double grab. That is a confirmed elimination for the squad. That is pause going down. Hypercube's looking to try to go ahead, get their senses, no pun intended, on board because they got to get into the zone, and these teams right now are going ham. And I mean that, yo, I say ham, and I'm on Marco with the Inshallah, bro. That's haram, bro. That's crazy. this man on a. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. We still have a chance right now. Hoping the R&Bs. This said W vocabulary. Nah, we gotta do better. Gotta do better. More words, more flavor. You know. I haven't even watched the show. So I'm gonna use this like a stereotypical way. It's like, you know, you're watching the bear and they're just like, yeah, you know, you want to cook the scallops, you know, underside four over. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. But it sounds smart. It sounds intelligent. Yes, chef. You know, like, what are we talking about? We're cooking. But yeah, how's that show a comedy? I haven't watched it. See. Still, we got a spear well. It's gonna be I didn't even see, you know, I was like real quick with it. Oh no, this is the flag, bro. We're trying to clear this. Remember, this team gets a full, did they get a full reset? Just clear, they just clear, right? Oh, they get a full reset. Oh, no rage though. Just healing reset. Okay, so we're chilling. Man, I really want them to update that. We're gonna have to wait and see. Guys, you know what's crazy too is that next, okay, so side note. So starting on Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna be I don't know what's gonna happen next weekend. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of another game. I'm not gonna break. But the thing that comes out there next is also the weekend scrims. We're gonna have STA trios on a Sunday, solos on a, okay, man. We're gonna see a solos STA game this weekend. So if you want to see how those players are ending up, we're gonna see them again on Saturday. Hopefully, we'll see. EU, I'm going to attempt. And I am going to attempt this. I'm gonna ask Tacky. Tacky is, you know, the man hosting out the events. I see Lize and Lexon are posting out, but I want to ask about the weekend and seeing about a switch up for one weekend for Saturday to Sunday for trios, and then they can do Sunday or to Saturday for solos. So Fireblades comes out here. That way we have a little bit more availability. If the teams are like, yo, we're not here these days, I'm like, okay, bet. We'll try to go out with that. R&B's comes out here, and that's a blender if I ever seen one. I don't even see a Zip being able to save their lives, and that's it. Palm Lightning spam comes out here again. It triumphs. Look at this. Look at this. You got, you know, we got what? We got 2 blistering edges and 1 Palm Lightning, right? That's double burn.
My armor is damaged.
Can't back this decision. Keep playing. I'm also for integrity. What do you mean by that? I'm trying to figure this out. Do you have Frosty? Down. That's his zone. Yeah. When these guys went crazy with the WUCHEN, I was like, man, it's crazy. Hey, but you know what? I mean, it hurt them. It hurt YZG especially. They couldn't play their key comp, man. Their strongest comp banned. It's like it was a big brain play from the rest of the league. And what happened? ASCs took the victory for trios. Couldn't put in my bingo card. That was not on the bingo card. I don't think anyone anticipated that team to work it out. Kind of nuts. E1 comes out here. Looking for the snapback. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. We gotta get the grab, bro. Oh my gosh. She's silenced too. Wait, are we going for the Forbidden Seal though in a second? Remember, see, Karumi ultimate still stays in place even after Forbidden Seal. Okay, now we're in Cicada. We're investing in Cicada Fury. Knockbacks come out here. Tarka's still floating around. Who's in the background? Oh, party number 9. Okay. Grabs her hat. Nah, man. Lexi's gonna die out here. Look at this. Just a shot. Boom. Kill confirmed. Oh my. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. This man's on a 20 bomb because of that almost. Closing in. At 16. Soben pickup. Picks it up. 1-2. No 3-piece. Hold checks. LMB doesn't catch. 20 ping in a dream right now. LMB's good for the LMB. LMB comes out. Gets caught. Hell check of Destiny, LMB uppercut. Oh, the Dragon Slayer coming out here from it, and I think that's going to be eliminations here, even with the F2. I think the R&B. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Soulbloom pick up is big. Zay goes down. The F1's still available now. Okay, the deal. Ain't no way. We're gonna get a lot of what do we call it? We're gonna get a lot of what was that, dog? We're gonna get a lot of that. Wow. Rip. Hypercube 1, Hypercube 2. Last 2 teams alive. No relation. Yo, look, so my man fucking launched out. Lock him in. Yo, look at this. Look at his lens, though. I love this lens, man. I love this lens. I wish we had this. That's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be our stats. That's gonna be for the 10 teams here. That's gonna be for round 1. We're gonna go ahead and get that uploaded for you guys on towards the scoreboard. Now, of course, scoreboard is gonna be linked up. Having a spotlight right now. Kind of. I'm gonna have to see that. Boom. All right, the faces are up right now. I'm gonna tell the teams the faces are up. We'll get ourselves going through here. Do you want to play a different album though? Because I had it in my mind the whole time. Yeah. Oh, come, man. What are you trying to do here, man? And Jamie Foxx, man. Play for Endgame, please. Alright. Can't even do a colon. Can't even do a colon. You gotta do semicolon. I appreciate that, Dav. It's around. That's crazy. Yeah. You can't confirm. You can't put pork. It's legal. Legal. Yeah, I actually asked one of the NA teams wanted to take part, and I was like, you know what, this opportunity is kind of rough for NA right now, so I was like, let's get those guys going. And the problem that comes out of that is that they weren't available. Oh man, I was like, damn. I tried to get them going through, but their teammate had something else entirely planned. They thought it was for next week. And I'm like, no, dude, this is for this weekend tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow, aka today. And they were like, oh, I'm like, man, some mo shit. But this means that we end up going through for maybe next week. And then you need, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do an NA trios. I mean, solos might happen today. It might not. I'm going to look at the signups right now, though. Very, very, very curious. Very, very curious. Hey, yo, why is game 2 not showing up here? I'm trolling, guys. I'm trolling. Whoa, no, that's not the game 2 I'm looking for. These are not the droids we are looking for, bro. Yeah, that. Scoreboard, though. We have scoreboard. Scoreboard. So, Chili's team coming out with 29.2. 19.5 for Taliska's team. Into that, and this is with the standings of the multipliers. BWG with 12 points in 3rd place. Hex 10.5 in 4th. You got to remember, Hex got 10 kills, but they died in like 8th place. So by being in 8th place, they only get a 0.5 placement points. So far. Got to double check and see about what's gonna happen right now for the second game. Remember, no WUCHEN means that in Holoroth specifically. Oh, I need Texas to choose. Texas, where's Texas? I need Texas to choose. Please choose. It rotates. Yes, these teams is the first time using the big band system. If a team chooses, okay, so here's the thing, right? If a team chooses WUCHEN, we got the failsafe button of reset current round picks, so it would reset everyone's picks. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Hold on, let me check on my dog real quick. Let's see how she's doing. Oh, shoot. Shuni, who is he? That's crazy how Sarah said, who is he? And No Sense said, Cray Dog's new wife. Nah. Outlandish. It's gotta be his fourth one, bro, at this point. And stockpile. Respectfully speaking. Creditor, last week and this week helped out with finding players. Kind of baller. Kind of baller, bro. Also, theoretically, if a team does want to join in mid-tournament, they can. Those spare spots are not for show. They don't burn any hero points. Taking some messages right now. Crazy. All right, I need pause to choose now. Maybe let me just emergency DM them because I feel like that happens sometimes. Fib. Let me know. It rotates. I'm gonna say it rotates again. It rotates. The crazy DM. Sorry, I was beating on my friend. Like, huh? Yeah, happy birthday to your friend, bro. Sarah said, "Bless," you know, and she's like, "Yo, I'm so glad that creditor can get something," you know. And get some. I'm like, dang. Even Sarah, bro. Creditor. What's going on here? All the chat is after you. I see my boy and they're like, man, I hope he Yo, wait, where's Big Bang for this last one? I already messaged him though, so you know it's gotta wait. All right, everyone ready? I don't see any WUCHENs and we're safe, so we don't have to reset. We don't have to hard reset the current round picks. Let me send the YouTube link alongside. The hell is that? Oh, it works. My dog's in the room. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the links for you guys. Fuck, bro! What's going on here? All right. Okay. Sick. All right, cool. We pinned that. Hi for me, thank you. I said something about sauce. What are we talking about? Do we have a command, or does someone have a pasta ready as to why? Oh, copy pasta. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. Jack got it. Yeah, who we got? FF. Oh yeah, it's 1-3. Yeah. Okay. Big bands. Big bands. You ban, we ban. First phase bringing out here for a Viper, Matari, Zai for Hex, Texas, Tejas, bringing out Sand Siphon, Syra, 1, 2, 3, having the Kylan Former or the Tarka Former in the back of their hands. I'm going to bring that one in. Excuse me. Sandsipe and Syra for CC, Incredible Comedians, as well as for Hypercube. So that's a +1 ban on all 3 of those characters right now at that point in phase 2. Then we're bringing out the Tian Hai for the Kylan Former for BWG as well as for FE. So that's a +1 ban for Tian Hai, which means that Risk goes for the +1, bringing out Kylan Former. And then seeing a Viper Matara Zai for Hypercube 2, and then pause a Justina Kylan Zipping. That's going to be the comp selection here for round 2. Let me change that real quick. Ting, 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 ting. Oh my god. You didn't see nothing. Bring out the scene, stop the music. Bring us into round 2. This is going to be for Halrot Sunny. I got to remember for when it comes to solos that the rotation of the rounds is different, and it's, you know, it's not the same as trios, you know, 'cause it's Padoria midnight first round and then Morning Dew round 4. It's like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? Why is he shaking his hips? Regardless, what just happened? Whoa! Saw that? Oh! What's going on here? Frosty AFK. Okay. LMBs. A little bit of stutters coming through here. R&Bs. F1's out. No parry from No Sense here. It's kind of tough, but he does find one there instead. F1 Common Breaker comes out from the Kylan. Double parry? Burn out the Tian Hai burnout. Lethal Jab does push away. The jump R&B or jump LMB is good for the extensions. 1-2s from BWG's Lexan, aka Inshallah Marco. Lethal Jab uppercut's going to be not coming out here. It's not going to be enough time. Now it's going to be 2v2, essentially, feels like it. 2v3. So they get parried. The F1's back up, though, and then there's going to be Lexan down in the background. And the F2 from the Takeda does not come out, but it still gets eliminations. We got 3 on the board right now. 4 Hypercube. Map control spawns comes out here. You see how it goes out. Got Raz saying Sarah's out here cheering. You know, shout out to Sarah. 1-2s. Oh, nice V1 activation. We're looking at this. R&B's coming out for the one. Maybe look for a clink, right? Oh my god, look at that parry. We're going for Epica, right? Just say fuck it. No? Dang. Look, he switched targets real quick. F1 Tian Hai Bell is out, and that's going to be eliminations up against it. FE are picking up kills up against Team Tejas, Team Texas specifically. Switching on over here, party number 7 bringing out against Hex at their salvation podium. This is Chili, so they took him out. At least one down. At least one down? Both of them down? Where's his team? Oh, they all went down there. Even Wooey went by raw dogging it with his life. He didn't even go into the fights. Maybe he did, but he's like, nah, we gotta get out of here. Still having the purple spear though. This is actually kind of big because this is purple spear before the gold weapon. Top side though. Oh, the blender. Ooh, R&B's catch is not gonna happen. F1 comes through. Matrix is at 1 HP. He's gotta die, right? Yeah, okay. That's what to say. Chili's team is having the ultimates ready to go, but having no Viper ultimate, not gonna be that much of a setback. I don't think so. They just eliminated the Kylan, so there's not really much of an issue there. Get the res, get the weapon, hopefully soon. 5 eliminations right now for Hypercube 1. For Hypercube 2, actually. For Hypercube 1, currently at 3 still. It seems FE got their first set of kills. They're also the other team with eliminations. Risk taken away from Pinnacle Town. They're going straight towards the Salvation Podium, as you can see, coming out from this area. Then seeing as Jin Armor for a reset right now for Team Texas. Pause are making their way towards the Cinnabar Valley, maybe even further towards the Grizzly Rise or even the trenches. Puzzle going to be earned out here. We're going to get a gold weapon. It's going to be picked up. Drum roll, please. Okay, I lied. Apparently, Risk said nope. Oh my goodness, double hits from Shuni, aka Predator's partner in crime. There's going to be Shuni's second elimination due to it back to back. It is a permanent standing right now on the disruption that this team just brought forth. I don't know if Hypercube 2 knows, but when they find out, they're like, okay, we got you, dog. Someone give the lore drop for WUCHEN ban. Specifically. A condensed version is that, and in the NBPL, there was a point in time at the end of a season of week 4 for spring where the teams highly invested WUCHEN to be chosen because of the family meta, where teams can group together and not fuck around with one another. And then what happens next is that one team goes in, they fight, they go out. One team goes in, they fight, they swap them out. It's and WUCHEN, was the choice pick of that band, and that happened throughout the entirety of the pre-finals, last chance qualifiers into grand finals, or reverse the first 2 there. So then it's still in Koi Cup banned, and I'm like, okay, you know what? In case of anything, if the mid-season challenge, if EWC ends up having him banned, prepare the teams one weekend. If they get used to not using WUCHEN, that means we're not at a deficit, right? We're not at a deficit because listen, I'm looking at the esports calendar. I know everyone else is looking at it. Since May was the time of the starting frame, we're in June. We're about to enter July, and that's 8 weeks worth of scrims. If they were to enable the WUCHEN ban, I guess now is the better time than anything, because we didn't have it enabled off rip from these practice scrims. But maybe there's a better chance right now for that. And if it works out for the players, I'm glad. I'm glad that it worked out, because we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out sooner or later that if that pick is banned. But you know, in the meantime, let's go ahead and king and GG's. Oh wait, we're back. Friend. Oh my god. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh wait, you know, we're good. We're good. And we're kind of good. And I might revert that change. A little bit more stuttery now. Oh my god, it is a little bit more stuttery. Yeah, we're done. We're bringing that back. Look at that. We're so back. Look, you didn't even notice a change, right? You didn't even notice a change. I didn't even notice a change. It's crazy. Crazy, stupid, stereo, hilarious. Bulldog, fight to roost. Bulldog in the back line supporting teams. Bulldog knows the real team. The risk team. Oh, stop. Yeah, I can't believe Sarah said the reason. Sarah said the reason that WUCHEN was banned is because he's not a sexy guy. Holy. Yo, I never really thought about that too. Combo break comes out. Okay, wait a second. F1 comes out, and again, the Matrix tap touches the F1. The LMB is confirmed here. This is big stagger. Yeah, one RMB into the RMB release. Oh no, this is not good. You got a zipping ultimate to come through. Well, I thought it was gonna be enough time, but never mind. Dixie goes down here, pauses down for 2. Ali not the last one to go through. That's gonna be eliminations on the board for this team. And that's gonna be it. Pretty sure. Waiting for the grapple stagger here. PowerPoint is in play right now. Can't do anything about it. RMBs are out. Ali Knopf is down. Looking on to Hypercube right now towards their fights. It looks like Hypercube 2 actually. Thanks to their chances against Risk, as we just talked about them. While that fight is happening, Zay is actually taking some fights up against what seems to be Hex, and Hex is actually in a really, really tough spot here. Will be getting slot in the slam down, but Zay has to take the time to reset, even with no ultimate active. Gets caught by the V2, has F1 in 4 seconds, F2 from the side, dashes away, make sure he can kind of work around it. Ooh, he's looking to try to corner off around the side. Looking for the V2, there's a Burns, 1-2s, Vegene goes down. Zay gets grappled, and the F1, the roller. Oh my god, somebody clip it. I can't believe it. That was their last lives, by the way. Right? Oh my god, it was. That's unfortunate. Big unfortunate. V2 gets caught. V2 is gonna go through. Creditor getting slammed down. 1, 2, 3-piece gold focus. Gets caught to the knockback. Means no Soul Bloom pickup and Shuni. Look at this, man. New team on the block right now. Trying to get Hypercube 2 out of this game. This is big points value that they're going to lose. I mean, 6 kills. Yeah. Look at this. Hex is right there next door at the Jin Armory. Cannon shots are good for the F2, and the F2 is going to confirm this is their first lives for one of them. But Hex is up to their 4th elimination. They lost their Rummy. What's crazy about this? They lost their Salvation Podium fight. We're still seeing fights here between Risk and Texas. Risk looking for the drop down. I'm looking at it. Let's look at Creditor. Let's look at the point of view right now for the teams. Kylan Ultimate's burned out for the Kylan Guard. The gold Hong Sword pickup. Gold fan something. I like how I read Hex is done. Terra is done, and we witness the shenanigans. So we got to take a look and see what's going to happen here, because Risk, they're getting pelted. The grab is good. Creditor looking to try to get the double grab. He confirms it. There it goes. Classico. Level 2 slam does not get the kill confirmed, and we still have F1 available right now for it. We get a reset. And we get grabbed. Double grab again from Creditor. And he actually kills off Texas. Chili's going to spawn over by Salvation Podium. And while we're switching on over to Hex, they are still working their rounds inside of this ravine. And LMB's to the RMBs. LMB to the RMB. F2 is good. F2 jump LMB. And that's going to be 1 elimination against another Zipping. This is the 7th kill right now for Hex, if they can get it. It will put them up to first place while Chile's team is in second place. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 teams, but that's it. That's going to be Risk going down here completely. That's 1, 2, 3 full squads. And we still have fights happening in the Ramyang right now. It's going to be FE up against what seems to be 1, 2, 3 Brandoro's team. Rin is going down though for the Kurumi. And I'm looking at the Tarka plays right now. We don't have a chance of standing up. F2 is good, or F1 RMB comes out. We're going for the slam. We get a little bit of heals, another shift, another tackle, but the Kailan ultimate just outpaces that CC control. I'm telling y'all, I need to practice. I need more words. Incredulous. I need. Oh, wait. We lost his player right here. Disconnected. Oh yeah, he did disconnect. Yeah, he disconnected in the beginning though, didn't he? Yeah, Illusion team's like, bro, I cannot believe this shit. Yo, I thought you know who this guy was. So I was like, I did know this guy. He was like, he was like a brother to me. Yeah, well, your brother just dipped out of you, bro. Never again. That's crazy though. He's not getting, they're just crossing paths, but that man's safe. Man's safe, bro. Yeah. Big safe. All right, so we can't change the graphics. You know that for sure. Still want to change it though. Maybe lighting is not the way. Maybe that's not the wave. You saw how my frames. You know what? What happens if I press MSI Afterburner? Uh-oh. And we're chilling. All right, close that. Pull Revelia. Okay, nice ultimate cast. Oh my god, he got them on the circumference. The F1 into the circle again would have been a little bit too spooky for me. Aurelia, level 2 swipe, looking for it. Look at that line. Okay, well, we almost got it. Taliska's gonna get grabbed. Nope, he's not gonna get grabbed. I thought he was gonna get grabbed at a certain point. Look at Plum. Reaching past the boundary. Tap dodges are good. Launches in midair. It gives Aurelia a little bit more time to think about this. He gets it. Eliminations are theirs. That's a Takeda burnout for the ultimate and a full value for Collins. Uh-oh, Dazzle. Oh, man, that's crazy. Double hits. I got Dooney called out for Matrix to take the Perma Surfer. Beats comes out. Launches, burns, duns. So we pick up here. Rin looking for the LMBs here, maybe. 2.0. Tking. Okay, that's going to be a big pounce, but I'm pretty sure that Jump LMBs does not connect there. F1, burn, doesn't matter. Brando gets elimination. That's Hypercube's first set of lives from that Vermilions, and that means that they're going to go ahead for a hard south push. Maybe even to the next Ramyang. Maybe they might just stay in full soul form the whole time. How's Chile's team doing? I mean, FE's on reset right now. At least, one alive Zhao Wen is. How's Chile's team doing? Still trying to get himself back up? Depends on that. Depends on economy control. I don't want to look at his build and see, hey man, you got a discount? I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not gonna see that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna grief him. But he does find quest lines, yellow quest lines. He will get at least one teammate up next time. Still has a lot of time to work with though. Oh my god. So, I don't know. I mean, kind of hard. I think this is what, like 2 stack teams? No, 3, 4 stack teams. Seeing how FE are kind of killing it right now. I'm not sure if they regrouped just yet. They had an opportunity of actually being in soul form the whole time. Okay, they took the regroup route because I saw Zhao Wen by themselves on the ground. I'm like, I don't know if she wants to be by herself right now. She messaged the other night. She was like, she's ass. I'm like, all right. Look at the gut. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold your horses. We didn't even talk about this. Shop. What have we been refreshing for? Oh my. You see this, right? This is like a trifecta right there. Roar Burst, Moon Shard, Mortal Defiance. And then we have a Dreadful Whale later on. But man, off rip, these 3 Jades? It's a lot of money right now. Who has it? They only have like 30,000 Dark Tech points. They don't have a lot. They got another purple armor. Okay, but like, okay, yeah, there it is. Like some team has to have the money right now, so they're trying to save up for it. Hex is gonna have that. Hypercube is not so much on that front, but they could take a Ramyang fight and then go into it. But I'm pretty sure Hex is gonna go right into the shop, into getting a full armor, and then go into Ramyang. Okay. Nice horizontal. That's like a lot of burnout right now. Look at this. Shoot, man, that was a good scare rush. I was kind of worried about seeing about the Kylan ultimate. I'm like, man, I wonder if he's gonna get a slash, but either he doesn't have the frames that pass LMB, or you know, that's a terrible statement to say, but that's truth. You don't have the frames, you can't get the input in time. Pikachu says hello. Hey, what up, Pika? Is this the Pikachu? I'm a guesstimate. Purple sap bait on Illusion, and I've seen a Phoenix Blast, Sign Fang, and engraving on Slowing. Set on Takeda. Spotlight right now. Like I said, scoreboard's in the pinned message on Twitch. If you guys are in the YouTube chat, I will drop that in a moment. Actually, drop that right now. What are we doing? Pull up the YouTube stream. All right, here you go. Ting. Nice, beautiful. YouTube quality should be better than Twitch quality, supposedly. Can't confirm. What my frames doing? We're doing okay. Should be better quality on there. You guys should be able to have that. Getting a nice Spirit Wheel pickup right now for this team. It's going to be Kabloom as well. Look at that Hypercube. They know they want to take Romeo. They got to take Romeo. They need eliminations, bro. We got to fight Hex. Did Hex get that gold armor, though? That's the big question. They did not. They decided to go for the Moonshard Storm. How do I know that? No, they went for the Mortal Defiance. Wait. Explosive armor as well? That's crazy. Group heal on Squeaky, by the way. All right, well, HP won't be shown even if I press B. So Squeaky can look for his Skybounds. Skeleton to the side, drop down R&B. Dragon Slayer not gonna come out here. You can look at the TN high ult. We're gonna look for corners. Oh my god. That F1 was a big bait out here. R&B slam down, comes out. I think I heard the explosive armor coming through. Yeah, from Sachiko. He gets grabbed. R&B. Look at this. Look at this. Crazy. And you know what's crazier? He still haven't burned the Mortal Defiance. He's still safe. And that's gonna be it. Either they weren't anticipating the scaling off of the strikes, or they just forgot that the Viper was going to be, you know, mitigating 50% of the damage taken. Because she's taking 50% less damage on that high ground, and that's something you can't really flop into because the Matari is also in the background, the Zai is also in the background. Your soft targets don't really have much to kind of work, which is what soft targets meaning anyone that's not in like a Vajra Transformer state. Someone that's not like immune to a lot of things, you know, but stagger-wise. So by having a Zai still on ground form, meaning that she can just stagger throughout. Now the Tianhai job would then be looking to try to grab her, but when he's getting deleted, his health bar just got down to the dump. It doesn't come to their knowledge that there's a Mortal Defiance still on the Viper, so even if they did burn her out throughout the 50% mitigation, their next target would have been probably the Matari. If they could, even though she was stealth. Spacing away. But like I said, they don't know she had a Mortal Defiance. A Matari or Viper was straight to Thunderdome. No burns, at least no burns that I saw. Meant that there was no decrease in the healing from the MD, aka Mortal Defiance. MD for Mortal Defiance. But that's going to be coming through here, DM, Illusion, CC, Credible Comedians, as we love to call it. It's going to be coming through with that elimination. That's money on the table right now. Since Hex won their Rummy Yang, that also means that they get another Jade. That means they get the Moonshine Storm. At least the money does not go to Moonshine, so they go for Gold Armor number 2. Okay, I like that. Yeah, we take mitigation any day. Offensive power doesn't really come strong. You get killed out with an extra 300 armor rather than double. Okay, hold on. Moonshard right there and a Roar Burst on the Hypercube. So that was their only other option, the Gold Armor, I'm assuming. Hypercube's like, no. We're going to take the offensive pressure. We got the Mystic Might, and we can't see shit. We got no players around here. We got no one. Common Cannon for that Ruptured Gale Orb. And then, 4 Repair Chests. Strikes coming out here. Hold on. This is Hypercube 1 versus Hypercube 2. Big Brother versus Little Brother. Hey, Haza? Hey, let me know how you pronounce that. Haza? Okay, so like you got hey like hey-ya with like, you know, Outcast. Instead of hey-ya, it's Haza. Oh, you think you got it? Oh, you think you got it? Shake it like a Polaroid picture? No? Alright, well, that's just NA shit. I'm sorry. We got a chance right now for Haza. That's all I got. Give me another pronunciation in worst case scenario. Worst case scenario. Alright, Hypercube coming up against Hex. I don't think they're gonna chip them away. I don't think they should. They have to work until Spirit Yang. I like this though. 6 teams. Still have Spirit to worry about. I'm not sure when it's gonna show up, but the team's gonna have to make their way towards that. A little bit of stutters here. What's going on here? It's always happening here on Hypercube. Why is that? Always on Hypercube, man. Let's go to Rebellion. Carry? Ooh. Me too. Dang. Bounce? Wait. Bounce Wisp? We're gonna have to double check that. Wait a second. Nice launches here. Wait, really? Is actually locked down here, even with the corner? Slash denies a parry. We're looking for level 2. Moonshot Storm is still in motion. No sense. You saw the animation from it. Ooh, level 2 doesn't catch it. Parry is good for immediate slash. Siska does have a Fury available, and then I think that's going to be a Moonshot drop down here angle from No Sense if he can get it. I mean, listen, there's going to be no more ultimate for the Kylan. The grab's going to get 1. 1.0 to 1.0, but the Fury is still good. Slam down still doesn't come out in time. Syra ultimate is late, which means that we still have a chance right now to look past the issues, right? Syra is going to cover all that. Hex, though, not going to fix that issue. I'm curious. Does this man have F2? Nah, he has F1. Plum gets struck out here. Oh, server's playing catch up right now. Okay. Grapple bump, not going to happen. LMB for the stone form into the V2 is nasty work. F1 immediate, F2 from the R&B, F2 from the Matari is a nice chain. Doesn't get away behind the cover, and that's it. That's elimination. Brandoro with the yoink. Crazy. Yo, from where, man? That's nuts. Man came out here with that doink, doink. Sachiko gets a kill against Xiao Wen from Team 123, or from FB, I should say. Stone form doesn't have enough time to tap dodge that F2 from Atari. LM to RB, immediate blue focus. Nice horizontal release, immediate, but anticipated parry. Or RB, I guess, from. Okay, we throw 2s. Dang. Speak is ready for those 1.0s, man. I'm ready for those 1.0s, so my thing is allowing it. And that's going to be eliminations. That's going to be where we see Brandoro's team get another elimination off of FE, and that's going to be against Plum. Now, they got 2 out of 3 eliminations from the squad. Hex is probably looking at them like, what the heck? Taliska gets eliminated here from it. Let's take a look at the scene about that. In the zone, they're actually going for a res on the Ratari, and then with Hypercube 2, I mean, they're kind of handing themselves out here on a silver platter for 1, 2, 3, so they go for ultimate. Tap out HP on this side, which means she's probably most likely dead. Even with the F2 coming out here in the Siphon, ooh. Dodges the F2. Okay, Tarkin's gonna kill her. Yeah, there it is. R&B comes out for the connection. Randoro finds it. Double R&B spam, looking for the Soul Bloom for one of their teammates, maybe for their Zai, or for their Kurumi. So she just invested the ultimate, but it's not going to be theirs. CC picks that up. Gear check. Seeing how they're just getting a lot of eliminations, a lot of gear. They're going to be getting a Cavalum, Sapjade, Palm Lightning, and an Engraving Blistering for Frosty. Switching over towards Chili 2, they're going to be looking to try to space away. I don't think they have really much to go through and offer themselves, except for survivability and just waiting out for zone. Seeing over towards Rando's team, they got Spearwell, looking to claim this. Yang Spearwell is being held on here for squeaky 25 seconds. They're kiting it for a moment while Hex, Sachiko, and Ui are actually right there. See, he's waiting this out. He's going to get the gold armor. It's going to happen. V2's immediate. Claim, 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 claim. They're going to call it to claim for Squeaky to claim the buff. Pop is good. Second V2 comes out. The pop is intense right now, and this is going to be a lot of CC control coming through. Frosty gets staggered as a result on the fence line. Unfortunately, the horizontal denies out the Zyra ultimate. It is depleted, and Sachiko looks for the horizontal release, looking for Slowy. Slowy has a chance right now to throw out this, but he does not. And that's going to be elimination Soul Bloom and pick up for Sachiko, which means that he can go to the corner. I'm looking around the sidelines of whether or not Sachiko can have tenacity, if you will, for a heal once he clears the line of sight from this guy. Look at this. Inferno consumes everything in this S strike. 2 threes. That's kills. We're still going, man. Last team's alive. 13 eliminations for Hex, 9 for Hypercube. Hypercube at 7, and Brendo's team and Illusion's team. CC at 2. Brendo's at 7. Stat line right now gives the Tianhai a lot of vision on the opponents right now. Doesn't have a lot of attack right now. You can see that actually for the Jades. He's only got mitigation and HP. He's got a common attack Jade. It's crazy.
Like that hangover never happened.
But they do have buffs, so they clear out the Yang depletion. That was an issue from the Spirit Well. Seeing how we got one teammate back up here, we're looking to try to get a reset on the shop. I ain't even sure there is a shop next door. The Reaper Fence is still available though. Trying to stop out the Syra. Listen, this elimination from Syra would be enough. Moonbane comes out. She now just forces out these teams to be right next to each other. F2 from Atari. At least to try to space off. Wui's just going to keep eyes out here. Actually menacing team right now. Still having the Mortal Defiance with Sachiko. That's going to be no senses. Ultimates. Moonbane. Twist throw. Moon Transform will be connected. Rolls right back into the Moonbane. Like he saw one opponent on one side. He rolled back towards the direction that he just came from, which unfortunately Moonbane had struck right there. Kind of unfortunate. Okay, we got teleport. Yeah. Some big bow shots, to be honest. Still though, money on the ground right now. You see the Viper has the money, but the shop is like, I mean, the shop is northeast. The shop is right there. It's where everyone is. If they can make their way to that shop, they can get the res. Oh my god, but it's being gate kept right now. Hex got this shit unlocked, bro. I tell you, we got a lot of money though. Brandor can't even spend it. He wants to. Yeah, he could be picking up another Jade instead of this attack Jade. That's 4% or 3%. F2 pop out here from Swatchiko. I'm pretty sure they're kiting the buff right now to do exactly what they did before. Looking for the resend on towards the Tianhai. If he gets his ultimate cast, this is upset spaghetti moments. Okay, hold on. Kurumi ultimate's up. 4-second silence is down. Martial art Willful hook from one of their team members. From I don't know if it's from Squeaky or from Wooey. It's got to be from Wooey. He gets grabbed. Double grab attempt right there. Not going to happen. We saw Squeaky get immediately sent to Narnia, and that is going to be another potential grab right there for that Tianhai as the target locks him down with the V2. We go right back into it. Remember that Mortal Defiance, right? The burn was not active right beforehand, and Sachiko walks away from that. Spearwell is getting claimed from 1-2-3. Wooey dies the zone. 1-2-3 comes out here to knock out Hex completely to 2/3 of their teammates, and we actually see them still alive, still working out. V2 coming out from 1-2-3, or from Hypercube 2. Last team to set alive, F2. They got their reset, they got their purchase in the shop, and they earned themselves all the gear on the ground. They get piece by pieces. F2 resets, Sobloom pickups, and that's going to be it. Sachiko not giving the kill elimination, being smart about it, making sure he doesn't get that for the team. That's going to be it. That's going to be 11 eliminations, and that's miraculously MVP for Hypercube 2. So the crazy part is that this team survived until the last possible moment when it came to their picks, or at least the pickups. They were trying to go for the purchases. They ended up going ahead and not getting those until the last circle. The last circle is at least in the last Spearwell as well. And because of that, no one was able to stop them, or rather fully eliminate them. They were next to, if I'm not mistaken, DM Slowy or Frosty. There's Syra. Syra got out, eliminated, caught out, but they got elimination to get 20,000 Dartai coins. They get everything they need to get that teammate back up. And that gives them the victory. That gives them the MVP. 17.2 points was earned for this team as a result, as you can see. Going to the game 2 tab, if I can show you real fast. So the thing that happens next is refresh, go to game 2, because they got the multiplier 17.2 in first. Hex is in second place with 15.5, and Hex came out in that game with 13 eliminations. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, kind of worked out immensely in their favor, a will and a way. Also, there is a storm outside. Could be griefed. Could be griefed. I'm not gonna count against it. Gonna play Squid Game. No, if I play Squid Game music, it's over. It's over. We're not doing that. Playing clear. Going to round 3. Give me back to lobby. Pick bands are live right now. King. Go to round 3 real fast. Yo, who left? What the? Oh, it's time. Scare me for a second. I'm like, yo, where we at? Yeah, BWG had a rough outing over there by the Jin Armory. Big rough outing, man. Like a really rough outing at the Jin Armory. Losing out early pretty on. I think their scoreboard right now puts them at... Gosh, where does it put them at? 6th place overall? 12.5 in 6th place over right now overall. And they still have 4 games to think about for it. We're going to enter into more Salma Day next. So I think they're pick bans right now. Yeah, sorry about that. King, no, wrong link. There you go. I need to open up YouTube chat onto my OBS. Uno sesento. Bombadillo. Hey yo, hey yo. All right, I got YouTube chat here. All right, let me see. Let me increase this. Let me increase the frames, not the frames. Let me cap the frames. Set up some settings up here. Do I even need volumetric lighting? Do I really need volumetric lighting? That shit on medium. Do I even need clouds to be detailed? Bro, we look at the ground majority of the time. Put that shit on. Turn it off. Ambient occlusion. Nah. Okay, screen space. We don't need reflections on the water. Maybe. A little bit more, you know, succulent into the eyes. Okay. Word choices. Also, as a mention, sorry about that. As a mention, we still have an opportunity. I mean, listen, if anything happens in season 17 drops in like 9 days time. Could see some changes, balancing changes. They said they're gonna nerf a lot of stuff. I think it's mostly for solos. They're gonna learn from not nerf Lonnie. And I'm like, okay. What else? You know, I mean, like, you know, I want to see trio. I want to see trio changes. Maybe make V2. Yo, just make V2 WUCHEN have 3 casts and just like make that thing is. If it's 2, it's not that, you know, crazy. You make it 3 casts. If you make it rage based, yikers. But I'm just saying. Yeah, she says Zay. I'm like, Zay, yo, Zay. He died. He died like I'm stating facts. He died like 20 minutes ago. What are we calling his name out now? She hit me with the in memoriam, and I'm like, damn. It's crazy. No, I'm getting hit up with the looking for a group from Pikachu inside of Duncan's Discord. If I had a pound for every single time I got one of those pings, bro, I had 5 pounds. No, 6 pounds. No, 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Nice. You know, I actually want to play Highest Coyote because I'm like thinking about that. I'm thinking about that in the back of my head. Would Valiant? Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Maybe? Yeah, let's do this. And bump it. All right, guys, it's time. Big bands are done, right? Wait, where's Texas, man? Texas. Once more. Grazie. All right, everyone ready? One, two, three, four, five. I need one more team. Actually, fuck it. All right, round 3 comes out here. Big bands, Colin Former, CC, BWG, Hypercube, FE. Damn, wait, those 3 Colin Informers for CC, BWG, and FE, and then Hypercube's on to the ice cream comp.
Mama huevo. Digo glup 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 glup.
It's crazy. Risto on their Sand Siphon Syra. And then Scene and Ice Cream Comp from Hypercube 2. Pause on their shenanigans, bringing out the Karumi, bringing the Batari, and Azai. And then a common form for Hex. +1, all 3 got. Wow. So this is the first time I've seen Hex actually burn out 3 points. Like, straight up. Like that. Damn, I have a follow age thing. I didn't even know that. Texas with the with the Tessa and the Viper and the Matari, and then 1, 2, 3 with the Sensei Syra +1 on Syra. My man said, I haven't been here in a long time, man. He said, follow age near 2 years. A year, 0.7. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a long time compared to how long I've been streaming. So, majority of the time, actually. Like, legitimately majority of the time back in 2023. So, my man's built different. Man with the Prage, bro. My man said, follow age, bro. Infinite. But still, the game score spread right now has Chili's team. Pause the music. We're gonna have Chili's team here in first place with 46.4. Hypercube. So Hypercube 2, first place. Hypercube 1, base Hypercube. They're at 30 points in second place, and then Hex is in third place with 26 points, and then 15 for FE, 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, and then BWG with 12.5. CC's at 11 in 7th, and then Risk at 9, or in 8th place with 9 points. KS bringing out here for 3.5, and so as such, Spawn's coming through here for it. Here's going to be where we go through. FE fighting up against Hex off rip. Now, I'm hoping we're not going to have some grief here with the settings. I changed it a little bit. We have Council Courtyard fights for the Fireflies. I heard Slap. I heard F1 coming out here. This means that Plum has a little bit of survivability. The Purple Flying Knives is kind of a big pickup. Ooh, he gets caught. And he gets Combo Breaker. He gets slapped again. He just lost those Flying Knives. Solven pickup coming through here at Texas. That means that they can go right back into it and getting more kills, getting more gold. You know the story. TPU coming out here from Team Tejas, coming out here in Islet Crater. They're up against what seems to be the odds. Hypercube, Taliska's team. Remember, like I said, like the Hypercube team is pretty ballistic right now for it with the ice cream comp, so they're gonna be bringing that into this game. F1 gameplay comes out here from Hypercube 2. Chili Squad are up against what seems to be Paz's team. Double parry comes through. Horizontal connects off the uppercut, or the horizontal from the dagger, which is kind of clean, I'm not gonna lie. And that's gonna be elimination number 3 for this team. Now, of course, switching on over towards into the Shadow Jade Mine, Team 1, 2, 3 are taking their eliminations, hoping the settings are coming out here to fruition. My man looking a little bit blurred. This is actually 1, 2, 3's first 3 eliminations coming through off rip into fights, and this is, you know, purple armor right now for Rin potentially. He needs to swap off, and then they can get a blue armor for her. Because the intermediate powder, you know, you don't drop an armor, you just consume, you know. And they have 2 blues right now, 2 blue armors. And it looks like we're gonna see Paz taking their, or Texas taking their approach to spawning nearby to Islet Crater. Now this is kind of like a, you know, iffy spawn, just because then the team could actually just end up going through and just spotlighting them. They went north though. Hypercube went straight into Sunwing's Rest. Seeing how Team CC or Incredible Comedians are coming out inside of the northwest, they could get engaged. The bells could be struck in between Amber residents and whatnot. Let's take a look and see actually about that. What's like you're looking like? Ooh, okay. Soothing boon, okay. Resource management. Double purple weapon is kind of huge too. Oh, quadruple, okay. 2 purple cannons, halberds, and nunchucks. Common purple. We all got blues. There's no way we lose this, right? F1 comes out. Remember, but they do have old priority listing because they got the kills over by Islet. Taliska is finding himself out here. The stagger kind of worked against Lucian's favor. Gets immediately pelted from the Syra. The Syra gets ultimate. There is nothing the teams can do if those light staggers come out from the teammates to confirm the dazzles. And that's going to be it. Slowby gets caught out here with the RMBs, and he does not even have a chance. And this is Hypercube with common armor, man. Purple weapons aside, like, Syra ultimate built up to its ultimate capacity in the early game is kind of it's degrading to the thought. Let's talk about that. Because if you have if you happen to go up against a Syra and you don't have ultimate, and she does, obviously she's using the ultimate, you have no way of stopping that. You have no way of stopping the dazzles. You have no way of stopping when those staggers happen from her teammates. It's just free low damage. But regardless, that's the Chan catches 2 for the arm. Oh, nice tap. Okay, it's a hooked wings, guaranteeing the enchant. Word. Okay, what are we doing about this? Okay, we just killed Plum. B1 Viper comes out here. I'm not even sure Zhao has enough to survive off the horizon. Yeah, I was about to say, this man's about to get blown up here. Reveille had that ultimate active. He still didn't burn the Keelan guards, so he's still kind of safe here. But Kylan has an ultimate duration-wise. He's been wasting, what, like 15 seconds of it right now? F2's confirmed. Double tap dodge comes out. Reveille gets an RMB, but he gets a caught into the back line. That's FE's actually second life, though. This is completely knocking them out. First team to get fully eliminated here in this round. Dante's low, though. Thank you for the follow, dog. Much love from earlier. I missed it. I'm sorry. I appreciate you, though. Now, Vegene, BWG, they didn't lose any lives. They got gear on standby. They got a lot of mitigation jades coming through. What they got? They got a Sab, a slow shot, and a quick charge. Nice. No opponents just yet. Pause is actually coming from Servants Grounds down southbound if you want to be. There, Servants Grounds. They should be making their way towards the Celestra, but this might have been looted up as a whole from BWG for boxes and whatnot. And 1, 2, 3 are taking a slow route through Shadow Jade Mine. They won their fight and they end up going southeast, most likely, trying to get more loot as a result. They might end up going to the burials, the burial holes, or whatever you want to call it. They could. Well, we'll have to see. Hex are up against what seems to be the reset route coming out here from Chifuyu Squad, a.k.a. from Texas. Look at the turnaround. Not even having ultimate ready. Ambitious. F2 still available, though, for the Viper. She needs to find a ground spot to target them. Look at this. Oh, wow. Wow. NA Gaming. Okay, Wui's on active ultimate. What are we doing here? Damn, we missed it. SF2, knocking back into R&B. We still have B1. How are we going to be using this? So Zipping ult is out. Collins should be stretching past this point. Where is he? Tessa Chan catches 1. Hits. Goes for immediate kill elimination against their Tessa. B1 Viper ultimate comes out. That's a stun. That's 5 seconds. Who are they targeting? Wui's ultimate is down, but they get a Sachiko instead on ground. Good target profile. Soft target. CC, though, are right there. Thing is that CC now has ultimate for the Kylan. Tianhai has Zipping. They'll go for crossbow shots. They see Shifu on low health. Wubi still gets elimination because of the horizontals. Luckily, that stone is going to save Illusion here. I know he's looking for the crossbow bolts, but man. Wubi in the distance can't do anything about this since Sachiko is down. Or he got eliminated. He's got to go in that soul form. He's got to move. Actually, no. Whoa. Oh, yeah, Sachiko's in soul form. Yeah, we're chilling. I was going to say, I was like, yo, look at the res. Chili though fighting up against Hypercube. Okay. Dazzle, look at that Syra. Hate to see it. Damn, into F2. Oh, the Moonbane's there. Wait, we turn this around. Okay, we can't. We got no Justino. We got nothing. Armies. Parry. F1's good. Drop down a horizontal. No. Gotta wait out for freeze. Army, straight fire shot, but he misses it. Nice parry. F2 shot is good. Still have Moonbane, still have group heal coming out here. Surprise. 1-2s and another group heal. This is big. Clink's number 1. Has no F1 actually. F2 from the combo breaker coming out here from the Justino. That's Sliska going down. Nice clink into the horizontal. That's guaranteed. Drop down R&B was detrimental right now. Diabolical parry. First set of eliminations against Hypercube, and they still have lives. Remember that. Third party comes down here, though. It might be a chance right here from Team Juni, aka from Risk, and there's going to be the media to mulch into the media Takeda. Various Shen was used immediately as a result. Luckily, right beforehand, before all that, pelting strikes, we got Syra ultimate. The question is, are we using it as a... Yes, we are going to use the reactive against the enemy Syra, luckily, and we still have a chance right now to look to turn around this fight. Christina ultimate is active right now, too. Rustum caught. Level 2 light beam. Gets it. Times F1 a little bit too late, but I think Rustum is going to be looking to retreat with his teammates here in just a moment. Now, Creditor is looking to check out for level 1s and sees about a chance of just going for one heal reset. Has to be very careful here to catch his dazzle. Doesn't get it, though. Unfortunate. So still, we're going to have to switch on over. Man, isn't it crazy? The stutters. We're back out. Maybe, Maybe we change some settings. Yeah, maybe we change some settings. I don't know if it's the settings though. I'll have to triple check. Yeah, it's catching up right now. We still have Rummy Yangs to think about though. I'm gonna look at the Rummy Yang because I know that if Hypercube wanted to go in, they could, but they can't now anymore. Slowy is so. So it's like it's gonna be BWG taking Rummy Yang, Hex taking Rummy Yang, CC pause. So looking at this, look at the BWG, right, for the turnaround. If they need to make this fight, they may make it happen. They have ultimates ready to go. They have a Zap Jade. They got Juggernaut to be built up here against Zay. They're up against 1, 2, 3 here as Brandoro's squad. Comeback time, as Juni said it 4 minutes ago. Put Longsword, though, in the mix over there. I saw that. Immediate 10 high ultimate? Nah. Okay, wait, I lied. Not immediate, but... To get ultimate as a response as a result. We find a grab against Brandoro to get interference off the stop targets. Nice. F1 comes out. Bomb dashes to avoid. To get interference again at the right amount of time. The leap comes in from the Tian High from the Roger say, and I'm pretty sure he gets a grab. Yeah, he does. He gets a Takeda. Slam down to horizontal. Confirms for the Kylan ultimate. Double jumps to confirm more air time, more slash time, more cheeks. I know FF is looking past this for the Takeda here. Look at the tap dodge into the slash, into the free grab, but there is no more time for this to the Tian High. F1 doesn't come out to save the day. FFF is down. Parry from Zay was kind of good to time it out there, just in case. And luckily, the teams are not going to have much more of an issue here. Syra invested the ultimate early, so there's not going to be a rush down of control from her. At least trying to turn out the shield. And that's going to be it. Now switching on to pause. They're up against Hex. They lost a Matari off rip, meaning that they lost the ultimate reset for it. And the capabilities right now coming out here from the grab is immense. Double grab slam down does confirm 1 kill. And Matrix the last one. They're going to be going ahead and spacing out here for buff. Now, DM Frosty is actually in the fight right now too. Squeaky gets elimination against Dixie. Switching over to Frosty right now. So you can look at their win rate from it. They got a gold fan. Purple spear. They had dropping down. Okay, good call. Good catch. But, I mean, knowingly that this team ends up winning out the Rummy Yang, I mean, this is another gold. I mean, not another gold weapon. They only get 1. They get a purple armor, though, for one of the teammates to go for Bajin. Gold weapon, we haven't seen it yet. It's going to be a gold longsword. Big pickup. Big pickup. Especially for Zay. You know, man's going to be playing solos and trios, you know. Sachiko gets the final elimination here. Hex purple armor going to go to Sachiko. Gold weapon going to be picked up here for Wooey as the gold spear. It's going to have himself with the rampage and Rayo Rend, and it's just going ahead and picking up another purple weapon to be upgraded. Question: what we got here? Okay. Let's look at Chili too, or Hypercube too. Got the baggy pants. Got the baggy trousers, looking like a Kingdom Hearts character. Looking like she's part of the Renaissance Festival. I saw it. How we looking? Yeah, you know, it could be better. Could be a little bit better. Still, stat lines coming out here. After we see this fight, we'll take a look and see this. This is both Rummy Yang winner teams over by that Windmill Gorge. Skin High ultimate comes out. We know the horizontals coming through. Ooh, Hell checked on. Wait. Oh, wait. This could be it. F1 comes out. Okay, tap dodge is made, and the F1 is burned out. Melee guard doesn't happen here. Okay, there it goes. It goes for Squeaky's way. Frosty just isn't able to get any sort of culpability for that. Third party comes out here from the ground. Top down is from BWG. Double grab comes out here from Squeaky. Look at this. diabolical slam down. F1 comes out here. Raid from, or no, follow from Samir. Thank you for the follow. The refollow, Samir. Welcome back. You haven't seen about the F1s. Scare rushes around. Looking for the slams. Look at the jumps, the leaps. Zay, line of sight. Let's look at it. Finds illusion off the corner. F1 burnout. Into another slam. Level 2. Tap dodge is made, but illusion still gets eliminated. He burns out for millions. Switching the Wooby. Grounding this. Luckily, there's no flaming cages right here, but this is going to be a really big spot right now for the spotlight. Slowly goes down. Slowly picked up. Level 2 slam gets 2 hits. Yes, he does. He gets all the hits. R&B, kind of crazy, kind of risky. Looking for the parries. Scare rush. Nope. Goes right to the R&Bs. And Lexin, Sachiko goes down. Means that he gets a Soul Bloom. Inshallah, F1 doesn't need to be used. We know that Syra ultimate is going to be causing a little bit of a nuisance right now. 1-2's F2 shot confirms, and that's a third party again and again. This is Hypercube 2. This is Chili's team. And they're looking to make sure they get the cleanup crew on aisle 9. LMBs, 1-2's, and a horizontal release. Squeaky gets frozen. He does get eliminated. He still has Verms, though. This is now up to 6 to 12 eliminations for Chili's team. This is also a chance right now to see where these teams are going to end up because they burned their Vermilions. It looks like BWG goes northeast. Hex goes southeast. 1-2-3 at Council Courtyard. Texas over towards Jade Pond. And then Slowy's team actually just chilling. Just straight chilling to see about where these Romians are ending up on. Slowy was like, oh, yo, you don't want to spawn here? He's like, yeah, I'm going to go. BWG Zay actually go for the hefty respawn beta Zest Winery ambush. You kidding me? Yo, Chili was like, wait, no. Back up. Back up. Shop. We didn't even look at it. Oh my god. All right, so what we got? We got Skyforce, Price Wall. Okay, bro. What we got? Yo, we got nothing good. Yo, look at this. Overcomer real? Earthshaker? Real? Okay, you could use Earthshaker with Tianhai though. Slam downs into the Earthshaker, I think it just keeps him afloat the whole time. Put in the work. But stat lines for you guys to look over and be like, okay. Now, like I said, Hypercube 2. They're ahead of the curve right now in the standings with 46.4. So having them in first place in this game too does make it a little bit more difficult for the first 3 rounds into the second 3 rounds. We are playing for rewards. It's a little bit of extra incentive, not really that much crazy, like it's not like points for ranking. It's not like points going to EWC, but it's a little bit of incentive for a reason. Accessory of choice for first place. They're trailblazing forward. So, we do see that 1-2-3 dies to Romy completion though. Is that it for 1-2-3? No. And like I said, the pinned message has scoreboard as well as YouTube chat, so you guys can take a look and see about the YouTube for the stream quality. I'm gonna have to double check that and see how that turns out. Gonna have to see that and seeing about what the Romy Yang's looking like, because some team just entered a text frame 1. Okay, what's their play here? Gold fan. I might have recognized the team comp, right? It's quick charge, right? Get in the realm. Get in the realm. All right, here we go. Big fight. Hex versus BWG. Damn, look at that. You see the hair follicles, bro? It's great. All right, listen. Bijin, 5 grapples to his name. And this is a Kylan former team, so he's going to have to play devil's advocate for those dodges. There's immediate Tianhai ultimate coming out here. He's going to be just scare rushing back and forth. Wooey line of sight. Hasn't used his ultimate. Gets a grab. Wait a second. Hold on. The F1 comes out. Is this enough time? 2.0 does get parried, but Gene swaps a weapon, couldn't do it. F1 still has a fan, and he picks it back up. This is crazy. This is Louis' death sentence right now. If he doesn't pop holy, there he goes. Level 1 just in case he gets grabbed, and then he looks for the level 2 there. There it is. 1 hits, but he doesn't have a line of sight for his Tianhai to get that grab. Now the high ground's for Suiki. He gets the grab, finds Zay, locks him in. F1 for Wooey. He's in the force field, man. He's in the zone. He's finding it. Level 1 into this Tianhai ultimate deformation right here for Lexin. It should happen right now. Immediate slam down into this with armor fully stacked out. I'm pretty sure the Tianhai will have a lot of things to say with immediate F1. Nope, he is good. He does not have full armor. Crazy. Okay, midair swap into the grab. Okay, where's Sachiko? Sachiko goes ahead, gets a kill against the Gene. R&Bs. 1-2. Zay's at 1 HP. We're looking. You know this is gonna be right. R&Bs, and it's gonna be a beta for time. Now these guys are gonna be waiting this out here for the time being. No, they going straight to the kill. Sachiko gets gold armor because of this. Do not give it to your purple armor. Make sure he gets it. Make sure he gets the gold armor. Powder. Make sure he gets a gold. Okay, thank you. And that's gonna be another gold weapon. That's gonna be a gold. Oh, they got a Phoenix Blast off of that, I'm pretty sure. But remember, our shop is kind of due to water. Shop is kind of due to water. Nothing really good except the fan and the armor powder later on. We'll see if that purchase comes through from not from BWG but from Hex. But since BWG were pre-outskirty, they got a bounty scroll immediately on Alienov. And I think that was a bounty scroll that was made before the roaming. Yeah, 2 minutes left. So that was way beforehand in case of anything. They can hunt the next target. Unfortunately, Alienov is by themselves. So this is only one soul bloom that's going to be picked up for the team. They're going to be ready to invest a lot. Or at least they're going to invest 1 ultimate at least. Oh my god, what the? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Mystic Might. I forgot. Yeah, the aura. Wait. Bro, we're not safe from that. Wait. I was like, wait a second. There's no way. There's no way, bro. We're never safe from that. We can't be hiding in there. Not with a buff. I mean, the ambush is going to be made, but... I mean... to be debated. Alright, there's Ren. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, do you see them? He saw that. He said that double back. He's like, wait a second. I see somebody. Is that Cred Dog? Nah, it can't be. Cred Dog's out, bro. 19. 13 eliminations right now for Hex. I mean, they didn't even need to purchase. I think they're just gonna run RNG if they go into the soul backs. Nothing really too crazy right now. They gotta wait out for roaming or Spirit Well. Okay. Okay, so let's go just that man. He didn't get caught by any of those range shots. Okay, F2 comes out. Damn. That's a cannon shot, my friend, but Tuska's looking for the RMBs if he can. Nice imprint. Huge imprint. Wow, that's a good imprint. Oh my god. Okay, so this next freeze for my next trick. They're gonna hit 2 targets. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Look at Zay, look at Zay, look at Zay. Wait a second. A lot of time was just spent. Get a refresh from the refreeze. Nah, but we lost that Syra because of that. That's unfortunate. That is actually unfortunate, losing out the Syra, not having the ultimate from her. Kind of a big upset. Blender is in play. No Sense goes down. They got 2 eliminations right now for the Soul Blooms, and we're looking for 1 more. And I see Bajin. He is getting cornered off into the Nether Storm. That's elimination right there for Bajin. Actually, he still is residual, so there's no roaming depletion and effect for him. It's only for who? For Zay? Still has a Keelan guard. Catching the Justina, or the Syra, I should say. Drop down into RMBs, level 1, 1.0. Looking for level 2s. He's getting a lot of heals from these level hits. 1 strike. Another strike. Another strike. Losing out Lexin right now is actually kind of tough. This 1v1 is possible, but the terrain is not going to give it to Zay's favor. Slaps immediate. Smolder is cracked, dude. Whole check of Destiny comes out, but the F1's up, and the F2 comes out with the Palm Lightning. Is going to confirm the kill. That's BWG going down. This is Hypercube 2. Up to 15 eliminations right now, and with the Yang Spearwell to be showing up here, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we're going to see Sachiko's team making their way through. So Hex has this, right? We were talking about that. They always go for this, you know, this is kind of problematic. Okay, wait. Wait a second. Excuse me. This is kind of problematic. So this is like, what, 50 meters away from each other? Potentially? What's this right here? Oh, wait, this hill's kind of protecting them. Okay. All right, never mind. No, we're chilling, we're chilling. I was about to say, I thought we had a line of sight for that, but no, we don't. So Spearwell is going to be coming up on one side. Buff is going to guarantee no Yang depletion. So this team doesn't want to get any sort of, like, you know, shenanigans. Look, they spawn at the same time. It looks like Hypercube 2 does, though. No ultimates on Justina. No ultimates. No, Syra has ultimate, so zipping for that's Sachiko. It's the fairy shit I'm looking at. She's at 90%. She's good. She's 95. Full ultimate refresh, armor repair / upgrade, and now it's going to be over towards the Yang Spearwell. We claimed it. The Kylan ultimate now has a double refresh. Level 2 Sap Jade reveal. We know that it's going to be from Justina. We need to make sure that she does not get another parry. Otherwise, she's going to get an immediate reset for the armor and health. Level 2 swipes coming out here. I know there's a big bombastic play right now for the reset, for the grab, but A little bit spooky right now with that Justina, and now it's gonna be the freeze. Still, that's elimination. That's gonna be the kill. That's gonna be a Justina and a Syra and your only lone stead. There's gonna be a chance for the Syra to back through with a Justina, maybe potentially. I'm not too sure because 1, 2, 3 picked up that Mystic Might. They still have a secondary ultimate ready to go here. They can just clean up shot right now against Chili's team. Look at the LMBs. Let me get a tap dodge. Oh my god, the parry is tap. Bing! Oh, he didn't get it. No parries? Okay. Look at Wooey. He's gonna throw 1.0. How much you want to bet? How much he's gonna throw 1.0? Look at that. R&B comes out here. There's gonna be level 2s. Sobloom pick up for just because. Anyone? And I got one more armor powder here for right now for Squeaky. 16 eliminations right now for Hex, up to 20 nearly to this point if they get the remaining teams out. Piece by piece, they find layer by layer right now. Ren is actually by themselves. Spotted out. Yes, they are. It's going to be a Syra. No parries. No engraving, actually. What was man's point of view, man? Got that 8,000 DPI grapple bump. Ooh, just jump LMB. F1's out. Looking for another grapple saga, doesn't get it. Still going to be the 17th elimination, though, regardless of the Syra ultimate. Wait, no, I like Slowy. Kind of ultimate could be used here. Maybe. It might be. Potentially. Still looking for those musket shots, though. I don't even show you now. He does have engraving, so this is the one who does have engraving. No longsword, though. I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw that J somewhere. Is the pro scene actually big in this game? In China, yes. China for sure. Globally, to be determined. So have EWC Esports World Cup. This is we're going to be having all 8 CN teams and 1 team from each region on the global scene, from AS to EU to SEA to NA. Solos and trios. And if we pop off there, maybe a little bit more. But it's also about the fact that the game is going to be showcased at EWC. So if anything, the festival, we could actually end up having a little bit more exposure to the global scene. But we'll have to see. Otherwise, Syra ultimate comes out here. Squeaky getting his level 2 light beam into the face. Nope, he's gonna combo breaker bell that. Oh wait, no, grab. Nothing. I'm looking at it. Nice dazzle. I think it's gonna confirm sack, right? My man went to the ground, which means it's more susceptible to the Kylan slashes. And shots come out here over and over. I think Slowy's gonna grapple sack it. Yeah, he is. No, don't do it. The Warrior Burst. Ooh, okay. F1. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Reposition towards his teammates. Hell checking the opposite direction. 3 to 2.0. Okay. It's over. We missed it. Warrior Burst is big right now for CC. What else we got? TNI ultimate going to the high ground. No grapples for Wooey. This is all that time that they spent chasing that Syra from DM. No Sense is literally caught into the blender, and I think that might be elimination here, yeah? Immediate kill. Sobloom pick up for Sachiko. It's gonna be looking for the Syra ult from Hypercubes too. This is the last teammate, by the way, so this is 19 eliminations for Hex, 15 for HY2. Suki goes down for 1 for that first off, Slowy. Level 2 light beam comes out. We're looking to pick up the spear web buff. Not sure what it is. Double dazzle confirmed, and this is actually that target pile selection that happens once one team gets locked out like that, bro. No, we gotta force that. Frosty's gonna contest his entire spear web because of it. Look at this. So this 1v1. Soft step. Yeah, I saw that climb speed. No head to though. No grapple stagger as well. I think it's going to be a chance of just trying to pick eyes upon the Raven. Like a Raven. Like a Raven.
Just a second. I need to patch myself up.
As Dooney said it in the second statement. Always open to make it bigger. And hopefully the CEWC do that. If it doesn't, you know... Need my marketing team. Hello. LMB. Okay. Parry's not gonna happen. Kylan ultimate is massive. Oh my god, the double hits. Cut off your way out. Yeah. Annihilation render. Real? We confirmed that? Okay. Still looking healthy as an ox. So the Draco Storm is healing us massive. Slowly is still getting crazy heals. Let's see High Ultimate coming out here. And it's going to be where it's going to be the final play, right? I'm not sure if Chili's going to be looking to try to stay. Yeah, he's going to save away. He's going to make sure he doesn't get any sort of, you know, any sort of ideas, if you will.
Ready to shine. Ready your fire.
Scarish element. Nope, not going to happen. We're spacing out. It's going to slow his point of view. Gearing up here to get anything he can. Or he still has Aurora Burst. The moment this slamming happens, it's over. He takes his pressure inside of the building, so that way that Tianhai doesn't have as much chance to line sighting him. Gets horizontal though in the back, looking for 1.0. Nope, Phoenix Blast horizontal in another parry mode. Ooh, Aurora Burst. It's over. R&B. Oh, doesn't catch. Jumps. Oh, dies in his zone, and Sachiko's gonna be the last one going up against Slowy. Sachiko is actually up against Pain, Sorrow, and Grief. Flamebreaker comes out here. Hypercube 2's gonna be second place with Chili, trying to stay alive for the team. Does so, in fact, and I'm pretty sure he gets caught out here, if not by the burn. He's gonna still attempt to fight this out. Look at this, look at this man, look at this man. F1. Cut off your way out. It's over. GG's. Scoreboard. Final ones. 7 eliminations for CC. MVP does go to Hex still with 19 kill eliminations in 3rd place. Then we end up going through with you know, the catch-up games, right? Since Hypercube wasn't Hypercube 2 still having a lot of kills, still means that there's still a little bit more space for these guys. Just a little bit. WUCHEN. You know, for for a diminishment of points. If they don't catch them up soon, or keep the pressure. Even with that, though, I'll stop. We'll stop. We're gonna go ahead and go into the next transition. Here's gonna be the scoreboard update. The teams are already picking up their next picks. Boom and bop. Here's the standings. Here's from game 3. 12.4, 17.5, 21 points for Hex. Hypercube at 11.5, 5.5 for 1, 2, 3, 8 for BWG in 6th place, 1 point for KS, and then seeing about Texas with not KS, with pause. Texas with 5.5 and 8th, which is pretty good, and having Risk at 0.5 and 9th, and then FE with 0.5 in 10th. Now, pick bands and music. Yeah, you inside a flower, bro? Pedals to that shit. I'll stop. Ginger map, Holoroth Dusk. Yeah. Yeah, we want to change that. Oh my god. Round 4? Oh my god. This man said team 1 pick. Predator. I knew it. Even Zay calling it out. Yeah, controller players. I would love to see controller players pop off. My only condolences comes out from the looting for controller players, man. That's my biggest like ugh. But let me be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom fast. We're back. Man, +2. Yo, I could burning points. See this? How about that? Clearing all my notifications so I can get this cleaned out. All right, you good? Hey, yo, where's the boys? Man, you know it's crazy. The mic picked up that, but it doesn't catch me singing. Crazy. You trying to tell me in video broadcast? You know what? I'm muting you. All right. All about dust. Double, triple check. Gotta make sure because this is a rotation, and I ain't talking rotisserie. Ain't talking rotisserie. Plain clear. Thank you. All right. Ain't talking seasoning. All right, I'm going. Hey yo, hello. What's going on? All right. Jesus. Who's on Xbox? Oh my god, there he is. Yeah, the person right there, Xbox. Oh, he's there. Get a little bit of a bug. I guess while we're waiting for the teams to come through here, standings. Actually, we didn't even take a look at the standings. 63.9 so far for Hypercube 2, 47 for Hex, and then looking at Hypercube 1, 41.5 in third place, 23.4 for Illusion, aka CC, and then 20.5 for BWG in fifth place. CC with 20.5 or 18.5 in sixth. FE with 15.5 in seventh. Risk with 9.5 in 8th, Texas with 8.5 in 9th, and then with with Pause at 4.5 in 10th. I was like KS, but you know, Alien off. I can't minimize the team players yet until this guy comes. Oh, I actually almost scooped that. That'd been crazy. Multi-pence. Oh my god. That's what I said, guys. Don't worry. Feet's gonna announce. Crazy. Alright. Pause the music. So, like I said, band picks. Okay, since, like I said, spare spot 1, spare spot 2. That's all we got, man. That's all we need. Spare spot 1 comes out here for Colin Former, here for Risk, and then seeing about a Tarka Former here for Hypercube 2. Pause, bringing out the Sand Siphon Sire here for the first round. I think this is the first time bringing them. Why not? Look at this shit. This shit crazy. No, second time's picking that character with the comp selections, so they're gonna be bringing that. Kylan Former rounds phase 2 all the way through. This means there's a 5. No, it's a 4. No, it's a 5-point ban. A 2-point ban, I should say, on Tianhai. And Hypercube burns it, man. Look at this. They burn it. But it's all from Hex to Texas and the 1, 2, 3. CC, Credible Comedians. Bring out Sire. Bring out Justina. Bring out Viper. Seeing about Justina and the Ice Cream Con for BWG, and then bringing it to FV, and like I said, common form for Hypercube, which means that there's at least 4 of them, five common formers so far today in this round with Fireflies. Seeing how there's 6 Tianhais though, and 2 Justina's team, 3 Justina teams, they're gonna have a heck of a better time, low key, unless they get gang up on them. You can't really do anything about that until it's too late. When one rotation of ultimates come out, then the other person's just gonna roll right back in there. The angle is to just try to see about what's the next move. Boom, another third party con comes in, and they come in here, and then they wait it out. Still though, round 4 begins. We're gonna go ahead and switch on over here. Actually, yeah, this is wait it out. Gonna go ahead and have this to be the picks scoreboard as mentioned. This is where we have Hypercube 2 was on top. Still having 2 games left after this one, but this game will be a part of the latter half, in which is catch-up matters for second place, third place, fourth place, maybe even fifth place. BWG can have a pop-off game, right? They can go skyrocket to the top 3. Otherwise, we still have game 4 to think about. Here's the scene, here's the map, here's the control. This is going to be a response. This is going to be where Plume Castle could be, where the patch is going to be making its way and looting before fights. Crazy.
Don't let your doctor die.
Dazzle? Oh, he doesn't get got. Okay, that's a 2-man party inside the center. You don't want to go in there. I do want to lower the settings, though. R&Bs are good. Side uppercut, not going to be coming through. Hey, we'll load our settings later on in just a bit. I just do want to see what's going to happen here because there's 3 players over by the Northwestern Barracks. Nice R&B release. Still having slowly decide upon staying in there. There's going to be one hit left for Chifuyu to go down. FL comes out just in the nick of time. There's 1 down. There is 2 down, and then the 3rd is still yet to be determined and seen. And on top of that, GWG's reason 1 elimination. Parries comes through. Soblin's picked up for Illusion. He does have his Justina ultimate in just a couple of seconds here. Justina ult first for is Lexin. Finds it. R&B. The silence is good. Looks for a refresh. He does confirm it. Dragon Slayer doesn't get anybody. He's still looking for a line of sight on Slowy. Does get a stagger, but that Viper F1 is out. It is down. That means we can confirm her. We did not get a reset. Unfortunate. Still has F2 though. So for Lexin fighting an armor right now. Kind of the play. I don't see anyone there. I don't see any there. Still Scare rushing around. Try to break the hits. F1 is back up for Slowy. Does not have any opportunity connecting it before the combo breaker, but the Justina ultimate comes out from Illusion, and that's gonna be full Slowy with the R&Bs. Illusion just come out here, man. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Big upset right now because this is gonna be imprint, but I'm pretty sure that Illusion won't have much to say about this. So V1 Viper ultimate comes out here from Slowy to try to stop Vegene. Stun is good, but the Cyro is actually safe. Doesn't really have much of an issue here. We just need R&Bs to come out. There's Vegene going down here. Slow boom, slow boom. Wow, Soul Bloom to be picked up here is kind of the mention. Yeah, maybe we get that. Parry is good. Like, okay. Horizontal's great. We get those eliminations and we get their res. It means we're on top right now. Well, no, we're not. We're at 2 eliminations. A lot of kills are taken away from CC. But hey, you know, we're chilling. I need to look at the settings real fast. King, give me a moment. It's gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do this. Okay. Damn, still laggy. Crazy. It's all right. Pause is taking a reset right now over by the frigid ice pools. They're northeast of the entirety of the map. DM is actually right there. CC, I should say. They're actually making their approach slowly but surely, so that might be a tough angle to come out on unless the loot gain is just that much better. Pouring into the city of Tang, FT or HY2 actually not on their second death store, but fully looting on Tang for free. Salvation podium has been taken by Risk of all people. Big plays. I don't see. So I don't even see HQ, or I don't even see. Huh. How's elimination spread right now for Risk? 3 eliminations, so they did get the eliminations on Hex. I'm assuming. I'm seeing Hex right now. They got purple weapon right now. No, they got gold weapon. Okay, so Hex did get that, and then they ended up going off into the Salvation Podium again, and going through Ember Hawk. Maybe they might even approach City of Tang here, but not in the moment. Not in the moment too soon, I should say. Still have a target former on the City of Tang right now for Hypercube 2, so if they take a Bell Strike, they're not going to get any. They just have to move up more for Fireflies, worst case scenario. Sachiko getting pelted out here, though. 1 HP, gets a V1 proc, is able to heal up, goes in around the corner. Line of sight, cannon shots. Revelia finds himself for the cannons, maybe more for a heal. He's looking at Squeaky right now in high grounds. The freezes are out. Kind of to be R&Bs. I'm getting an R&B. I'm getting an LMB. Sold him? For who? Plum? I would say so. He's at 80% if he gets it over the course of time. Yeah, Hypercube 2 is still here. Wait. Yeah, they're making an approach now. Yeah, we can big stagger. Big stutter. A 2-shot from who? It's crazy. It's BWG second life though. Okay. So got Kylan, we got okay, so this is kind of bad for the Kylan former, whatever. Nice pick up in a microsecond. Vegene gets pelted because of that. Syra ultimate is up. Vegene pops up 2 against the hits. I think Kylan, yeah, he immediately F1 so he can reposition to get right back to the hitting on Vegene. Vegene still has the beacon drop though. Drops it. Gets V1'd. Hey, yo. There's a V1 for the Syra light beam. The freeze is good though. Level 2 light beam confirms. I'm looking at whether or not Lexin gets a freeze. Yes, he does. Does get denied, but the V1 is cracked. But the V1 is limited time. There's no resets on that. We're trying to blow up this Fairy Shen, or are we just going to go ahead and heal up? We're going to go ahead and heal. The Tianhai out is up, and then now switching on over to FE. They're taking fights over here towards the trenches. Rarely certain whether or not the target is going to be able to do work here, especially against the Syra. Oh, nice fireball. See about it? You're going to see it hits the LMBs. Karumi ultimate's late on there, so that's good. So we're kind of keeping going while that fight is still occurring. We still have third party coming out, potentially, maybe from pause. Rindo fighting with 1, 2, 3. Actually, not having any started fights yet. BWG still taking some fights, and I actually think they are cleaning up around here. 3, 1, 2. Blue focus. Chifu still healthier than the Nox. They have no ultimates, sure, but that's one target down. That's a solo picked up. Stoneform throws out LMB. Switches up with the R&B clinks, repositions. Stoneform gets parried. That's going to be the hits. Switching it up. Look at that. Reposition targets. That's BWG turning this fight around for themselves. Over to FE versus Hypercube 2. Pause actually going down here completely. Risk making their approach, and I'm pretty sure that this, since we saw one of the players from FE actually to back off completely. The full set. Full squad. Predator up against the odds right now. You should put for the title of the stream. Just a round number. I do that. Armies, not gonna catch. 1, 2s, jump LMBs. Yeah, Dixie goes down. Reston is still around here for the kills and for the team. Romy Yang in 90 seconds. Spawn checks on everybody in terms of where they're gonna be ending. Go to Romy Yang 90 seconds until, like I mentioned. I mean, this team is still leading around here for the windy, for this area. To Ice Encampment and even towards Boomerang Cliff. Hex is actually right there. Wait a second. Kind of an upset. Still has a gold weapon. Drop down comes out. I'm not sure he's gonna be able to catch him, right? Yeah, he cut the corner and he avoided the grapple stagger. It's not just going to top ground right now. Yeah, bomb dash. We can't choose anyone on the map anymore, and I'm kind of upset about that. It's kind of like the biggest thing to happen. Gonna have to evolve, you know, like you can left alt somebody in there. You can't do that anymore. This feels bad. Still though, we find a Parasol lining up with the LMB. No, we lost their arm from the defense. The drop down blue focus is kind of crazy though from Squeaky. LMB uppercut is not going to confirm. The V1 ultimate comes out from the Zipping. Fireball confirms. Double 2.0 horizontal. Squeaky goes for the ultimate for the Tian High, but we lost. Wait, we lost our Tarka here. We're getting hits back and forth. That's it. Hypercube 2 goes down here with 3 eliminations. That's it. Hey yo, this is the biggest competition right now for the scoreboard. We got Romy Yang to show up here. Looks like it's gonna be first fight, second fight. Predator not going in there just yet. We're waiting this one out here for a moment. Brandora's 1, 2, 3 team up against FE. Looks like BWG might enter too as well. They should be. They're up against Risk as a result. Scoreboard right now has them, so BWG's in first with 5 eliminations. CC with 5 in second, but we had 7 teams left. We lost Hypercube 2. We lost Pause. We lost Texas gang. Slowly has V1. Doesn't use it as a combo breaker, but he walks right in front of the face. Weighing out the Cena freeze to work its way. Looking at Taliska. He does not burn his Keelan guard. That is kind of the unfortunate circumstance there, because if they burned his Keelan guard, he would have no insurance policy. But he still has an insurance policy, so now he's able to get these slashes. The Tian High ultimate is going to deform here. That's not going to be, now it's going to be less of a threat right now. The F1 silence comes out. We can hold check. We can throw R&Bs now. Ooh, okay. Double parry. Horizontal release, opposite direction. Wind blast, clink off the sphere. Double parry. Double hits, find the target right now. Clink number 1 goes out here, F1 to reposition to, he could have mitigated through, but there's another 2.0 blue focus. Clink number 1. R&B's number 2 comes through, and that's going to be eliminations. It's going to be Hypercube's eliminations in the Romy Yang. Revelia's team FE still fighting it out here, digging it out, but no eliminations coming their way. 1, 2, 3 finds victorious victory in there. Romy Yang gave him for free for Hex. They're going to get their second gold weapon. It is going to be a gold longsword. Apparently my game just wanted to close. Crazy. And Risk actually take a loss against BWG result. Man, look at the fit, man. Look at the fit. Golden entrails, man. Double Starfall. You better use this, Bajin. Gold fist plates, though, is massive. Bounty scroll, though. We're not picking it up yet? Nah, we don't need to, right? There's Risk right now. Over by Salvation Podium. Spawning's around. Hypercube on this mix-up? I'm not sure. What are you doing here? Hypercube's right there. Okay. Looking at CC, what their plan is right now. Zombies. The Dazzle catches Frosty. Level 2. That burns a lot of time. He doesn't even use F1 here. He just wants to mitigate this. Plum is actually in a little bit of position to go for a dash. Okay, well, we don't get a freeze guarantee, but we do stagger, which means the V1's out from Slowy. She is free. The Fairy Shen doesn't get hits. Pretty sure that Frosty wants to back away from this Ballista. But the problem is Slowy is in the middle of all that. You see that, right? Yeah, he's getting caught out. I don't even know the Ballista's going to reach within the range. He double tap dodges. I'm sure Illusion's looking for the line up shot. He does find it. Double 2.0 horizontal. Cannon shots number 2. Ballista shot number 3 doesn't come through for the kill off Plum. Plum finds himself in that position right now to stay alive, and the line of sight is now broken for that. And now it's going to be up to Illusion trying to hunt him down. Meanwhile, Frosty's still alive. Liska gets killed by a cactus. Crazy. Did it on purpose. Burning his vermilions. Let's go switch over to the Risk. Fighting the parry right there. Double bees. Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Those big numbers, man. It's a lot of damage.
Sorry.
Starting up. Nah, no sense. It's gonna out of zone. Do it. You gotta fly around. Whoa. Where'd he go? What's up there? We'll find out. Let's cut it up against Frosty for the Ballista shots. He actually confirms it though. Okay, well we have one more soul bloom we need to pick up. Either that or you buy a purchase. And talking about purchases. What's our shops looking like? No, we didn't even take a look about that. Alright, well we look at Frosty getting ambushed by his shooting. Looks like later on we're getting gold nunnies. Nothing really too crazy between Skyforce Soul Release and Soul Slash. We do get a Razor Swift, Octa Slash, and a stanchion later on. Oh, and not that. Frosty goes down. So the last one picked up for Risk. They're up to 8. Kind of curious. You got 2 people up. We still need money. We need to get that res. Is there a quest right here? Is there a quest right here? Where's the quest lines? Right here? No, is there one right there? Damn, we got no quest lines here available. None has spawned whatsoever. Kind of feels bad. Kind of the roughest outing, actually. They could try to go into the Altar Tranquility for all those boxes. Let's actually look at Illusion, see if there's any crates out here. Nope, these things are broken. These are all broken. Porch. What about over here? Nope, those are broken as well. Maybe potentially over there too. Now we find a bounty score. Yo, you think? I mean, he's at 15 seconds.
My spools are gone.
Where's Lexington? Oh my god, we disconnected. Oh my god, wait, he's in full view. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, it's not that crazy, bro. You should spam like 3 blue focuses. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He didn't know though. He thought that man was gonna start tap dodging. He was like king in one punch man. He's like, yo, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna tap. He's gonna go left. He's gonna go right. He's gonna go left. He's gonna right. He's going center. He's going up and down. I'm anticipating every single move, and then boom, you know, this time of the essence gets kicked into the wall. It's a feels badge. I'm taking full advantage of this. Listen, like my ISP is griefing, not as much as Illusion's illusion, bro. All right, HyperQ versus 1, 2, 3 here. This gold weapon. Ooh, I don't know. Is Renegade gonna be the target right now? Okay, that's good. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the grab right there. Boom, there it is. I think the leap is gonna come out. No, he did not leap. The double leap, because we know Rin is weak. That's what I said. I was like, Rin is on a blue armor right now. We get that grab. It's only a matter of time. Okay, well, we're losing a lot of HP now. No sense. We're getting a hyper. Okay, we got one more leap.
Cut off your way out.
Cut off your way out. We're looking for the Kylan ultimate. Looking for the refreshes off for the grabs. And then the ultimates are down now for the Tian highs. Liska is going to go ahead. Try to deny. Render does deform here. 1, 2s. No blue focuses for the 3-piece. The F1 midair is good for Rin to back off. And then the horizontal forces out the combo break from Tian high, which means now we just spam blues. Kylan ultimate is good for the investment for the Dragon Slayer, but the rendering slashes are a little bit too much to wear. And I know that Liska's going to be 1 HP in the dream. F1 isn't up. Remember, we saw that earlier. Oh, parry is good. Uppercut, extension, grapple bump into the LMB, RMB. No, we're going for blue focus, and that's going to be elimination 2 set, 3 set. Potentially in the background, we can see if against Randoro. If we can get elimination against Taliska, it's a big turnaround. I know that Noah Sense is keeping eyes out here, right? Yeah. No, that's no, that's a little bit risky. We lost Taliska. F1 in midair? No. RMB, Dragon Slayer? We're not doing that. Oh my god, he got hell checked on. Nice clink from the background. Nice parry. That's it. GG's. Meanwhile, Hex taking a Yang fight up against Risk. 1-2s. Nah. Noah's helping out Squeaky right now. They get into 2v2 right now. Ooh, look at the line of sight. Oh my god, a parry in midair. That's it. RMB meter dump. Ooh, okay. LMBs. 2.0s. Nice catch. Okay. Solos is working out. F1 burns out. We know that F1 is up right now, so save the teammate. Look for the parries. Horizontal is a little bit risky. We take a nice chonk out of that. We get the gold fan as a result. And Tian Howell to worry about. Okay, what are we doing here for the next 30 seconds? Because listen, we get a full armor powder reset, will we? Yeah, we just do this. Oh, look at that, man. Yo, my man playing Showdown, man. You see this headshot? Yo, Deadeye? Oh my god, the F1. The leap. The leap. Oh, he's burning for time, right? Nah, can't even burn. Okay. F1, that's crouch LMP, that's catch. That's it. Inshallah. You back? Lexington is back, but they knew that there was nothing to do besides wait out for time. You know what's crazy too is this gold armor. Starfall? Did he split it? Let's find out. Yes. No, they had 3 Starfalls, by the way. Huh. Universal Slash is kind of massive. Hypercube winning out the Roming. You said to get better gear, more pizza. Pop Johns had to detach. Sapjade on the Zipping is great. Such as Skypiller on Taliska purchased from the shop. We saw that earlier. Ding. Or maybe not. No, it's later. I think he just got it off the Roming. Most likely. Nope, not the team I want to see. Nope, not the team I want to see. Look at Revelia's team. Yeah, losing out the, not losing Roming, but not having as much gear. Your addition could save the day, especially with the light beam. Who's on? Who's it on? Oh yeah, Plum. Yeah, big time. I mean, gold armor purchase right now. It happens. I know that 40,000 Dark Tech coins in the pocket means that we go for the second purchase later on. It's like might define the players. Where they at? Well, Hypercube just found Heavy. Hiding in the bushes.
Don't let your doctor die.
Pairs? Let me see, because the seconds up on the buff, we still have Yang Spirit Will that we're thinking about here. Hex is actually getting backlined by 1, 2, 3. 1 burnout. RMB is not gonna come out yet. I think I have to just look for the bow shots. Yeah. Nope, just can't do that. Okay, now what's the play? Because we just got RMB'd. We're losing all our HP and we're dead. We're getting musket shot in plain sight. It's unfortunate. Sachiko gets elimination here though. Another grab, but Sachiko gets caught in the first one, and I think Rin is gonna look at Suiki. Randora is meter dumped it. It's over. One last threat in the lobby, one last Tian High in the game. And that's gonna be another horizontal, and that's it for her. She should be dead with the RMB fan. That's it. Alright, Zhao Wen, next fight coming out here for FE as well. Up against Risk. No grapple bump in midair. I was kinda hoping for that. I'm not gonna lie. Tap dodge comes out. We're on the ghostly mist, which means that anyone in the field gets silenced for 8 seconds. Those hands, the hands are spacking. Predator finds a grab though up against Plum. That's bad. That's a Justina right there. That's a person that could stop stop the Tian High. Dazzles are good though. The refresh comes out. The DWG, look at them. Backline, cannon shots, bow shots. I don't know why I went to free cam. Scare rush from Rustin does not stop that, and I think that's gonna be where maybe even if he gets out of here, I don't know. I think Risk won't. Risk definitely won't. Look at that. Predator goes down, completely eliminating the team from the game. I think. Nope. We still got one more. We got Rustin still in the game. So as Romain depletion though, it's kind of unfortunate. Hides in the zone because that's all he could do because it's 2 different teams. So he was sandwiched in between. I'm getting messages, bro. Eee. Yo, what? Yo, what a crazy line. Damn. but that's kind of unfortunate. One comes out. LMBs. We're going immediate? Now we're healing? What are we doing? Lex is like, yo, my ISP is griefing me, bro. Okay. Cannon shots, bro. Yo, my man's going back and forth. I saw that. Guys, I don't feel so good.
I must recover my health.
Yeah, long story short is that the MPL, they haven't banned because of this teaming situation that happened at the latter end. And the thing isn't just because it happened at the latter end of the last season. It's still, the WUCHEN ban is still in effect. So whether regardless in the global tourneys happen, we end up getting a WUCHEN ban, I'm just like, you know what, bump it. We're gonna go for a WUCHEN ban this week. And if it, I mean, listen, if he's not banned, you know, it is what it is. We know how to play WUCHEN. They've been playing for years, at least at this point. Players know. But if he's banned and you lose that character, that breaks the core comp. That means you have to start working around not having a WUCHEN Viper Tessa team comp. It's not gonna happen. Still though, you can play in the ranked games, at least. Jindo finding elimination against FV's Plum, and I know that this is going to be a 3.5 minute mark right now for Zhao Wen. Can't use him in Cyro. That's unfortunate. F1 burnout. Scare rush. Oh man. You guys realize, look at the scoreboard. 12 eliminations, 10, 6. So Hex is in second with 47.5. Remember, Happy Crew 2 is down here in third and 8th place with 3 kills. So we could end up getting a targeted ban right here. Boom, RMBs. Damn, nice horizontals. Look for the RMBs, and he doesn't even have a chance of living. Oh wait, come on guys. All right, I was about to say, I was like, the connection right there with the Annihilation Render is impeccable. You think we're gonna get that? Can we get res up? Nah, just gonna lose spawn. Still though, 3 minutes left on the clock for that team. Hypercube is actually looking to try to go, or not Hypercube, but Hex is actually gonna try to get themselves this White Tiger's prowess. Stay safe. Damn, look at that erudition. This shit is wild. Okay, what about the moon bang? Nice. LMB. Ooh, Zato. That's arrow. Burnout. I don't know, man. The last team's a little bit of a low period, but you know, this is stat lines right now for the teams. If you want to take a look at the scene about that, YouTube pod, you know, you can pause. And I think, what, Twitch has a pausing feature now? Only if you're subscribed to their channel? By the way, if you guys have a spare Prime sub, I'd be much appreciative of that. I mean, dead ass. Don't have to. Do have emotes though. We got sauce. Maybe down the road. Maybe down the road we'll get more sauce. Stay still alive. Is he gonna run to the movement though? He has F1. He can yeah, he can scale up. Look at this, look at this, look at this movement, bro. Oh my god, solo gameplay. Oh! The movement to king! Yeah, no to king. Okay, we're good.
The shadow thickens.
This man said scripted. Kappa. Come on. How strong can we contest this right now? I'm gonna go in the field of view right now. You know Lex's Zay's up there, right? Oh, maybe not. Zay spaced the hell out there. Alright, one grab to one grab. Looking for a double grab against Wooey here. Not gonna happen. No sense won't go for a regrab on Sachiko. You would look for the knockback on Squeaky because now Wooey's in point blank range. We're body blocking Sachiko. Slam down group heal. Not advanced heal, just group heal. Just regular group heal. No more Tian High ultimates. 30 seconds pass just like that.
I've cut off your way
Now
out.
the Kylan ultimate's in response. Nice tap dodge away from that Bell knockback. That was really nasty. Oof, erudition. Big reveal off of that hands. Does he go for it again? Goes for the 1-2-3 vertical. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here next. Since No Sense is looking to try to go for it, it's gonna gang scare rush from point blank, or grapple in point blank range. Spiral's at 60% right now. No Sense is backlining right now to keep that going as Wooey goes ahead and backs off. I know Wooey wants to go into that Spiral to deny this. We're at 80%. RMB from Sachiko. It's a wild haymaker moment here. Annihilation Render is coming out from Hypercube, and I think that puts them across the field to play RMBs, and that's a no chance, no sense. No fear. Just spam him. Keep spamming a double parry. Sap J doesn't hit anybody, and looking at the RMBs again and again. Vegene comes back in the game. Somewhere in the midst, there's going to be that Draco Storm that pick up that ult refresh and all that damage. Look at this. Ticking. Okay, now throw the blue focuses. Am I getting group killed again and again? Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that's it. He goes down here completely. Still has Sachiko, still has Squeaky. Apparently BWG got all their teammates back up again. Dead. Gone. No way. Wait, we heard it, right? We heard it? Oh, we found both teams. Okay, who's gonna survive longer, right? Zay, Lexton, and Vegene? Or one monkey boy? Alright, there's Vegene. There's Lexton. Zay's last one. He has 85% on ult. Now he's 95%. Now he's at 100%. Hepatic just goes down. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. He kept the team going. Went to the zone. Pretty sure he's good, right? Yeah. I'm looking at the stats. I'm waiting for it. There it is. Last stats here is going to be the hits. This is going to be the spams. This is going to be the stats. And for everyone in between, there we go. All right, that's going to be going for game 4 now. Slightly bad news. We did lose a team. Apparently, someone had an emergency. And I'm talking like an emergency. I don't ask questions. All right? It's not my place to start asking questions. It's not my place to start doubting. But Pause will be out of here for today, I believe. I believe so. So we're going to have to see how the teams are going to be feeling about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what, bump it. We got 2 more rounds. We can go ahead and do it. I'm okay with that. And if they're okay with that, you know, we're okay with that. But got to find out. No, Texas is going down. Not Pause. Pause is still in there. Let me go ahead and... My man disconnecting 3 times in a row, bro. What's going on here? No. Wait, Morris all night? And then said... I'm not gonna say it. I think we can still play with 9 teams in into the final 2 games. I think we can. I'm pretty sure we can, because like when we did it last week, it was like at game 2, and then we lost like 3 teams. Just, you know, fucking Dano snaps. Oh, wrong tab. There you go. That's crazy. You know what sucks though? Phase 2 won't get any bans because of this. Since Texas was part of the same phase. If it was part of phase 2, different story. Because then it would have been 3 picks and then potentially 3 picks into the 1-point ban. I mean, you know what I should do? I should add every single team captain here. Iron Stomach. Okay. I don't know. I think this is Chile. What's up, playa? I already have Squeaky. I already have Hex. Taliska? No sense. Windy? This is Windy. I think. What's Pop and Jimbo? I'm adding all these guys, by the way. The teams I need to. He's re-downloading. Creditor. Double grab swap weapon. Illusion. All right. Scoreboard king. Refresh. Look at that. Look at this. Let him play. Let him play on mobile data. All right. So HyperCube is still on there on their come up of 67.4. 2 games left. 9 teams left. Texas will be bowing out here due to the emergency and not anything else. $61.5 though for Hex, 59.9 for Hypercube, 34.5 for BWG, and then seeing 29.4 for CC, Brendor with 23.5, and then Reveille with 20. I think I have enough friend spots, right? These guys are good. Oh man, they didn't accept it. GG's. GG's go next. It's phase. Damn, it was a lot of postpones. Yo, look at this. How did we get this? Yo, imagine the next pick bans are just 2 picks. Can you imagine that? Yo, imagine +1 for 2 picks or greater, and then +2 for 4 picks or greater, or even 3 picks for greater. Yo, would that be unhealthy? Yo, hot take. If they change it to that, that's kind of crazy. Okay, now we're just waiting. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy statement here, Frosty. What are you doing here? That's a crazy line, bro. That's a diabolical line. I don't want to think about that. 417, just in time. Luna. I'm talking to my dog right now. He's so out of it. Yo. Ain't no way he's doing that again. All right, you're done. Monk is probably the longest period of time we had Monk in the game though to be active, right? I think it's the longest period of time we actually had Monk in the game to be active, because we had at one point where Monk wasn't being used, at least a little somewhat, and then like he just comes back. I was about to say something. Time. He said RR, bro. What do you mean by that? Dead emergency. Yeah, they're in emergency. They got emergency. Big emergency coming out here from Team Tejas. But we have the pick bands. Note to self: hide the pick bands on stream and just put the scoreboard. You know, so that way the players, you know, like, okay. Let me watch the stream real quick. Let me talk in the stream. Now you can't. You got spoiled. Now you know who's playing who. Just don't think it. Just don't look at the team names. But we have ourselves for the pick bands right now, for the faces right now. So since Texas is gone for now, well, actually, indefinitely for today. But I want to appreciate them for taking a part and being here for today, as well as with Team Pause. In the first phase, Sandslife and Cyro picks up from Hex and 123. Nighttime Morris, by the way. We do end up having a triple, no, six time Cyro pick by phase 2's end. Because BWG and Hypercube and FE are all picking up the ice cream comp. But Sandslife and Cyro from CC means that it is a +2 ban on a Siren, and then a +1 on Takeda, Tumulch, Justina, Fairy, Shen, which means in the next following phase, Hypercube 2, they're going to burn a lot of their points, 4 points, just like their predecessors with Hypercube 1 in Game 3, where they actually go into, or Game 4, I should say, where they actually end up going off from 9 to 4, or 9 to 5. Viper comp coming out from Risk with a Hottie with a Matari. Still having 1 point burned out so far before the last game, and Pause at 9 points with Shayo and the Viper and a Valda. So it's a game 6, Midori Midnight. We'll see how that ends up going through. But game number 5 underway. Let's get ourselves going. Pause the music. The vibes are immaculate, I understand, but we still have games to be had, brothers and sisters. We have a lot to think about. Our scoreboard is kind of close right now. It's kind of close. Look at that thing, man. It's crazy. It's crazy close. And we have our map to think about, because now we go into the scene. So with that being said, first fight, Hypercube versus Hypercube 2. Inside of the Ventai Temple here, looking for the loot. No sense we'll get the top of the statue. Stone form proc out, walks away. I would do the same exact thing. Drop down R&B would have been an attempt there, but he goes for mid-air F2 shot, doesn't confirm against anybody, sees background, hold checks. Ooh, LMB to the R&B. I'm not even sure what the R&B right there. Works around the current and gets caught. A little bit too turn for them. Oh my god, though. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, the dazzle. Oh my god, the parries. Doesn't get anything out of it. F2's back up. Wait a second. R&B's parried like that. The turnaround against the turnaround. This is actually going to be working in Hypercube's favor. They're going to be winning out that fight, at least for right now, for what we think. Plum, though, and 1-2s from Illusion from CC. Going down here for FE. Seeing about how the last teammate gets parried. Really will get just churned up here. Backline comes out here from what seems to be pause. They actually have a great chance of trying to turn this around, except Takeda was able to get all the soul blooms, which means he has the ultimates. Inshallah, Marco Polo. Hey, you know what? Their third-party attempt, it's going to work out. Pause Dixie gets elimination, but they still have a chance of getting eliminated here from BWG. They find the Fireflies immediate, and they're going to be going out for the Sire Ultimate immediate on that end as well. And we're going to have a follow from here from Jinja Bomb 88. Thank you for the follow, dog. Much love. 4-minute delay, by the way. Matrix Army comes out here. My dog is barking. Sorry about that. We're going to have to take a look and see about whether or not Zay sees the double hits. Ooh. Into RMBs. Catches it. There's release. There's kills. There's immediate follow blue focus. Might be looking for 2.0 horizontal. I'm not even sure. Predator, you're going to release that, right? Okay, I'm about to say. Parries like that from Predator, man. Huge. Nice hits. 2.0. Throws it. Open pickup. Not going to happen. That's not his. That's his teammate's dead body, but Gene. Riz still has that V1 hottie, though, to go in the sky for the teleporter. I'm not sure if he's setting up immediate. He should. So he's looking a little bit too worse for wear. Takes the teleporter, gets out of there, dodges. And look at that. One hit. That's all he needs. Gets parried. Was too ambitious for that R&B release, but that's going to be because Risk was right there in front of him and ready to launch it. 3 eliminations right now for that team into round 5. Now our leaderboard comes out here for BWG at first place with 3. Hypercube 3. CC with 3. Force with 3. 1 so far for Hypercube 2, and then 1 for Pause and 1 for Hex. Now Hex, I'm not even sure what did they go? Were they in Shadow Jade Mine the whole time? It's crazy good. You saw a Shadow Jade with 1, 2, 3 there. What's 1, 2, 3? I see Brandora. Are they on the reset rally right now? Let's find out. One of them is Rin, especially. We saw that in Soul form. But it looks like Brandora and FFF F3 were actually all safe to go. Still, I'm curious right now. They have Fireflies all around them right now, and Fiery Cave specifically. Oh, I lied. Consumed. Approved. But since Moneytown's available right now, Artisan's Grove, specifically the name of the area, you guys out there on the map, they're gonna be over here. BWG, where we're looking to try to go for that, but man, it's unfortunate. Blue armor pickup massive in this early game. Celestia is gonna be the next opportunity right now, but BWG is at what, 60 seconds in soul form right now? 75 seconds, give or take, for them to decide upon this heavy spawn. If they go to the Mortal Temple or they go to Sunvale, they could go to the Crow's Nest and start passing around there. If they want to go to Golden Tortoise, even towards Moonlit Courtyard, they have a lot of spacing out there. Switching on over towards 1, 2, 3, though, they are fighting up against Pause. Alinoff late to the engagement right now. It's kind of making it really tough to see. They come at the nice time because that parry was too clean. Level 2 Light Beam from Rin. V2 from the Valda. We still have Shio Ultimate to think about. The V1 is up, or the F1, I should say, for the Cicada from FFF. F2 comes into play for the knockback. F2 fully pelts out. Brandoro has it to fly up. The V1 shield does not throw, and we still have a chance right now for the parries. Double parries. Brandoro launches at 1, 2's, backs off, and the shield throw is still available for Dixie. Hits off FFF, but that Cicada Ultimate is ready. Worst case scenario. Another shield throw is available for Dixie, though, in the back line. Now Brandoro, LMB, catches up. Goes for the R&Bs. That's it. Alinoff goes down here, and that's going to be probably the last fights that we see for these guys for this round. Shaowen, the great sword, is jumping around. Might be dropping into R&B. I'm looking in the back line. Who that? Wooby? Oh, yeah. He got no Fireflies, but there's Fireflies around here. There should be. If they consume that, he's going to be the last fight for FE. This is on that reset. No pole sword right now for Zhao Wen. Opportunity strikes into the Scare Rush Blues. I'm telling you, bro, do it. R&B releases. Takeda Fury and saves. No F1. 95 seconds into this point. R&B. Scare Rush. Kill confirm Sachiko. Zone form doesn't deny that, unfortunately. It doesn't clink. It's one of the pluses and negatives of that. R&B drop down though. Behind the baller. 1 hits. That's all we need. Gets 2.0 to F1 reposition. Looks for her. Finds an R&B. Another stone form, man. I'm telling you, the worst case scenario right now is the hands. It's a positive. The Scare Rush. Oh, we saw it. Put it on the bucket list. Squeaky. LMBs. Ultimate doesn't get in the circumference. We're still a little bit safe here. Squeaky looking, try to look for the R&B to hold the R&B blue focus and stay safe. Sachiko in the meanwhile, in the middle of all this mess. Dragon Slayer gets hit. Oh, John went right there. And I know that Squeaky's calling it out like, yo, where the hell did this guy come from? The Soul Blooms are now in the favor of FE, and with one teammate down, two teammates down, all three? Nah. Squeaky's the last one remaining. Baited it. That's a turnaround right now. I don't know what else to say. The turnaround of the Purple Greatsword, the Stone Forms, the Grief Node. Yo, I wonder if he's going to be using the Congeneric Sword. We'll have to see that later on. Otherwise, though, switching on to Rin over to the Ghost Town, they do have a lot of loot to kind of work off on. Jay's right now, Cyan Fang, Advanced Heal, Rupture, real? It's early on. Cyan Fang is crazy. Now, Hypercube 2, Purple Armor, still has Tuna, Velocity Untold, Kabloom. This is going to be before first Rami Yang in just around, I'm going to say 100 seconds because this thing should spawn in 10 seconds or so. No Sense taking the ambush over by Daylily Meadow, potentially up against what seems to be Risk. Purple Longsword, Purple Armor on Rustum, credited in the backline with the Haughty Ultimate, ready to go with the V1 and with the Teleport. So in mind, there's going to be the Beacon Drop. Look at the V2. I'm looking at whether or not we're going to see Creditor pop in a Moonbane. He does, in fact, and that's going to be the musket shots. Now, Moonbane means we got to move. We got to north. We got to head backwards, man. And this is going to be a double dash. This is all the stamina expended. This is Syro Ultimate for the investment of nothing from the side except for Rustum's V2 Viper. Which means that the Justina won't really much have an issue here unless Taliska has F2, which in this case, or not Taliska, switch over here. I'm not sure whether Rustum has F2. No, he has F1. Yeah, he does have F2. I'm thinking about F1, F2, F3. Rest in peace. Double tap dodges. I know Rustum's actually looking past this with the longsword. Can't trust good. Okay, F1's good. The F2 does not have any value there. That's all right. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Teleport's great though. Syra Ultimate is back. The Fireflies were actually acquired. That's insane right now. Fireflies were picked up by my man. And Taliska's going on the hunt right now. No, you're not even without the Justina Ultimate. Okay, Scrapple Sacker, LMB though. Lead the job. Released. Damn, we went for LMB. It's crazy. Yo, throw the RMB. Throw the RMB. And throw it in his direction. And throw a 1.0. Damn, we got 1-2s. Jump LMBs. Nice F2 attempts to get out there. Grapple Sacker is going to happen though, yeah. Get enough time for that. He's looking for RMB catch. If he can get that, I mean, it's over. Goes for an immediate uppercut into a grapple bump, and then it seems the teammates can show up there. Well, we saw Roman Yang to think about, guys. Zhao and No Sense Hypercube up against, still trying to get this last hit if he can. I'm not even sure they can be. Oh, yo, imagine. Oh my god. Okay, yo, he would have been clipped. I would have been upset. I would have been upset. There's the R&B that'll drop down. They still have lives though, so they're still trying to save. Slowly. Illusion, CC. Remember, blue armors, Juggernaut, Direct Descent. Hex on that reset. Remember, they lost against FE. They're still looking around. They're over by the what, Ventai Temple? Yeah, Ventai Temple. I do see an F1 being popped around there. PWG, purple armor, soothing boon, purple fan, purple bow, purple pulse sword. No one here just yet. No slowies on that. Versus Rami Yang. Okay, there's a second Rami Yang that's going to be entered upon. I'm pretty sure that's going to be Slowy team up against Hypercube. Or no, they're up against FE actually. Ooh. So who's BWG? Nice hits off the F2 shot. Actually, let's switch over to Plum. He is a Justina. What's up? LMBs. F2's good. Parry's not going to happen there. We get caught by the R&Bs there. Plum's looking for it. Gets Dazzle. I mean, we gotta burn the ultimate like ASAP now. Hey, yo, where's the ultimate cast? We gotta get ourselves safely guarded away. The Syra ultimate still in play for Zay. The Dazzle into the freeze. Actually, still kind of safe. Wait a second. Oh my god. We gotta kill out that Justina now with the Fairy Ascend shot. Let me get that Revelia to King. Okay, he got an armor heal and he's still alive. No parries off of that. When he's safe guarded, not gonna happen. And that's because of the Sager. Jump LB though, 2v2. I'm looking at you, bro. LMB, not gonna happen here. No parries, no health checks. Nice parry from that end. Faces away. Dragon Slayer, Dazzle, tap dodging it. Nope, gonna go for the R&Bs. R&B and the R&B. Dragon Slayer is good for it again, but the F2 is gonna be better. And that's gonna be 1 to the 1v2. Xiao went, oh man, Pulse Sword. Look at that, man. LMB in the opposite direction because he was worried. Is it 1v1? Wait. Is it 1v1? Oh, shoot. Okay, RMB is good for the RMB to the LMB into the 1-2. Okay, slap attempt. Wow. Okay, we looking for yo. We gotta watch this. Yo, we gotta heal, man. What are we doing? The ultimate in just a second. No, don't you do it. Don't do it. Okay. Scare us into the LMB. RMB, I mean. Damn. Don't you do. Don't throw the blue. Tap dodge. LMB. Scare us is good. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, the risk.
Did you miss me?
Yo, we got ultimates up, bro. No, you don't. Oh my, why'd you do it? Why'd you grapple LMB? You can't do that. That's not free, especially when he had a pole sword. He switched over actually last second, so it's kind of working in the favor. The hidden weapon. The back pocket. It's good though. BWG got their victory. They're at 6 eliminations. Syra ultimate beam comes out here. This is from DM up against what seems to be Hex, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Sachiko gets his free gold weapon, man. We just gave that. F1 comes through here. Slow is going to be looking to go ahead, pop the Fear, but I'm pretty sure Lucian's dead anyways. 1 HP in the Dream. Nice light beam to the Dazzle. Try to Fear and Blast up. Hey, 1 heal from Lucian. Maybe you're looking for... Nah, yeah, he's going to heal. Just got Fear and Blast number 2. RMB 1-2s. Back off for a parry. Nope, not going to happen here. We're going to see another Fear and trying to deny that 1 long sword beam. The F1's out now again, and now they're going to be the blue focuses. Okay, will we get a blue focus? Yes, we will. We lost nothing there. The gold weapon is picked up. It's a gold Hong sword. Looking for the RMB charge up. Throws his stone form into the free ass. And making sure that jump LMB doesn't come out. LMB uppercut isn't going to do much except for the LMB into the windowsill. And now it is a painful reminder. Once the 3-piece comes out. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's done, but he still has Verms. And he pick up the gold weapon. That's a 2-piece. I think it's a 2-piece. It should be 2-piece. Now, Zhao Wen's actually taking their chances here, just chasing out up against Paz over by the Council Courtyard. Up against FE. FE did losing to Romy Yang, of course. Paz, I think, is the last remaining teammate here. Not 2. Dodges the RMB. Parry like that, though. Turns around with the imprint. This is going to be burning up a lot of rage right now for the Justina. But at least then, of course, coming to a value. Shio ultimate comes out. This burns out a lot of time. So now we got to see a second ultimate being invested here. This is Reveli's ultimate. Shio ultimate. Kind of baller, not going to lie. But in trios, make a 4 shield block. Still, though, Taliska gets elimination against Ren in the background while that fight's still ensuing. We still see towards his area inside of the victim's haven. Run 2-3 is losing 1 teammate at a time. 1 last soul bloom left. Rendora finds a nice R&B, but both combo breakers have been burned, and now it's going to be up to his execution of hold checks versus Fairy Shen Cannon, which isn't going to really work well in his favor. But while Taliska chases down here, Reveille gets elimination against Paz Dixie. That's 1 soul bloom down. Parries are there. F1's still available. Slider play can confirm off a rooftop and porch. Good throw, whisk throw here. Nope, gets caught. That's gonna be it. Brendor 1-2-3 goes down here for party number 8 or into this game. We still have 7 teams left alive. I'm gonna sneeze. Can't sneeze. Yeah, can't happen. Sneeze is not possible. It is over. So I need 1 more soul bloom. We could be just purchasing. Look at these guys' gold, man. All right, while we're waiting for this one, let's look at the shop. See what we got going. There's nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. This is kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I like that. I like that. Uh-huh. Look at this dude. Look at this dude, man. It's good. It's gone. See you. I'll see you later, Holmes. I'm gonna dap you up. All right, let's see. Gear check on the remaining teams though. So since Hex won their outside Romy Yang fight, they still haven't gotten any Jades of Destiny. They did lose that Hong sword, but they picked up the pole sword in response. I'm assuming that's how it worked out. The Hong sword was theirs, but they got the pole sword from CC. And talking about that, BWG are up against the Romy Yang Hypercube as well. Look at the Jade selections right now. Overlord, Tai Chi Pan, Sap, Palm Lightning, Advanced Heal, Taliska, Silent Fang, and Tuna on towards his Syra. Vajra's Grip. He can throw as many blues. Don't do it. Tuna swap off is good, and BWG has a gold spear, I believe. No, gold staff on Zay right now. Look at this. Oh my god. The tap dodges. There's no sense with the beacon drop as a response. Ooh, okay. Easy. Nah, you can't do that. Can't go into R&B immediately. Oh, he does it. Hey, he does it again. Nice. Zay, though, is going to be looking around to go to the Sire remote, and I think he was the first one to use ultimate here. Switching around here. Eugene looks towards the cannon shots, looks left, looks right, looks for the soft target, taking Zay. Zay is going to be on Greta unit form. I'm pretty sure that with the freezes coming out here, Talissa is actually going to be looking at this as a RMB attempts. He goes for the dash, he goes for it again. RMBs for the fans again and again from Lexan. Now the deformation from Eugene looks for the cannon shot, it connects it. Bow shots are pretty nasty right now. First person point of view, Hypercube, no sense, looking for the meter dump onto the gold focus, doesn't catch it, and that's going to be seen until Talissa go down. Uppercut can't be confirmed off of that. Looking for the RMBs, gets crouched on the lead. What are we doing here? Holding the blue focus here. Oh, Bach Extreme comes out, and we're looking for the tap dodge, but we got F2 to the face, and we get parried. Remember those parries I say, don't, you can throw as many blue focuses as you want? Denied. Look at that. Look at Vegeta with the bow shots. He's going to connect his last one. Okay, he almost did. He got the last one, so that's it. That's going to be it for this team. Q2 up against their fight against Hex, losing this out. It's going to be purple armor, gold armor pickup. Safety net this, man. There you go. Okay, I was about to say, oh, what the... Gold nunchucks picked up for these guys, and I think the Jada selection is going to be a armor pierce. First arrow, nice. Okay, so switching on to BWG, they get a gold Hong sword. They have a armor pierce. I was like 5 seconds ahead. Soul Shatter as well. It's kind of crazy. In your eyes, that's winning right now for the money. Gold choke. Wow, go. Give him more loot. Show me the money. All right, listen. I know there's gonna be a Draco Storm play right now for Risk for that Spirit Well. Hex was right there. Predator's just like, yeah, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
It's good stuff.
Let me drink a swig of water. I'm parched, bro. All right, Chili, fighting. Up against Hypercube. Dazzles is not confirmed because ultimate mitigation, ultimate focus. Damn, the boys, the RMB was huge. Farishem Beacon comes out here. I know that knows he's looking for the cannon shots against the ground units, maybe. No, he's looking for the air ground target. He knocks it too. Okay, double freeze, confirm kills. That's it. That's their Justina, which means there's no ground unit pressure they can stop. Freeze is good as well. No F1. Remember, he used it earlier. He didn't have it in time. That's going to be literally microseconds. Soblin's picked up here for 1 to 2, and this is going to be the last Soblin pickup for Hypercube to come out here. They're going to be up to 11 to 12 eliminations. We'll be getting eliminations off against 1, 2, 3 in a distance, though. As those fights are actually ending over there, we're going to see these fights ending over here. Yo, we rushing up. Where are we going? Narnia? Yeah, catch him. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Tripod Junction. This is 1, 2, 3 in the distance. Actually, no risk. No, this is big risk. Draco Storm. Viper V2 F2. The pain. They have a minute. No, I have 70 seconds left on this buff to make any sort of value. I think I'm just not going to do it. Safety netted. I'm okay with that. Inshallah. Damn. Rip Aurelia. We're at the 10? I think we're at the 10, yeah? Yeah, we're up to 10. Yo, no healing from Eugene. Wait. Eugene hasn't taken any heals. He hasn't had any sort of need to heal. It's kind of crazy. You know the dependency you have on the Syro for that? Why did you ban WUCHEN? I'm gonna tell him in chat. 4 minutes ago. Yo, Risk in between. Yo, why are you so late? Damn, she hit you with the response, bro. Afraid if she doesn't hit you with the FaceTime call, bro. And she can hit you with the hola, ¿cómo está? You can be like, oh. No. The Hispanic in me would say that Hispanic, you know, Latino would say like, you know, that doesn't mean there's no excuse though. You know, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm not fighting this battle. Ooh, scare rush. Damn, F2 shot. F2 sking. Oh, man, you know, it was close. Yeah, okay, you gotta stop shooting. Okay, you gotta stop shooting. All right. Good kills. Getting out of the zone. We're not that deep into it. Plum is on the outskirts right now with Revelia. At least was Revelia. Revelia died. GG's. But still Justina in the game. Vegeta's so good. Nose so long. Nose so big. Diameter 2 feet. Not each nostril. Make him sniff out the nearest competition and know exactly where to pinpoint that. It's like a bloodhound. Every time I say cut, like every time I see that word in North America, in the hood, say, yo, watch out, cut, you know? Like, hey, you know, man, you know, he around the corner, you know, cut, you even going through here, you know, you ain't no worry about it. He's gonna be like the cut. Like that's what I'm seeing whenever I see that. I'm not even gonna front. So I'm gonna be transparent with it. Every time I see that. Okay, beacon drop immediate. He's praying on the 7th day. Hoping that no one ambushes this buff. Okay, illusion. Damn, we're gonna deny that with the Syra ultimate? Oh shit. Yo, line of sight. Yo, let me get an extra fries on that. Okay, Takeda Fear and Blast is here now. Syra could be denied. No, wait, that's a late Syra. Wait, no, that's a 3rd Syra ultimate. That's Sachiko, man. These guys got the buff? No, they didn't get the buff. This is Spearwell, by the way. Oh, wait, the Syra. Oh, wait, now I get it. Now, that's Hex getting the buff for the Salvation podium, bro. Or not the Salvation, the what? Oh, my God. They got themselves the Yang Spearwell. Same thing. Hit it. Hit it. Nope. Uh-oh. Wait, big upset. Big upset. Big upset. LMB, RMB. LMB, RMB. Dang, I knew it. RMB. Oh, nice stagger coming out from the Syra, man. Light beams from Sachiko. 2nd Syra ultimate, by the way. Can we even confirm this? Can we even confirm this? Can we even confirm this? The bow shots are too strong. The backline are too great. Vegeta's back in the fight, too. Fool me one custom, wanna go custom. Yeah, my cracker. Nice grapple bump. Actually, that's not even a bump. What are you talking about? Excuse me. Yo. I'm looking at that plaque. Is that plaque there? Yeah, it is. Nope, not being thrown out yet. Ground unit, Silvum, for one of the teammates. Okay, there's this. You think Illusion can get frozen in the zone and die? I'm not sure.
Mama huevo. Digo, glup, 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 glup.
Big time, big time. Alright, Forbidden Seal. The bane of all existence. All players are not gonna like this one. Oh my, every time I go to Hypercube, bro. Oh, nice one. Okay, no, nice shots. Nice R&B. Excuse me. What's crazy? Look at this. Look at this. He gets his kill. He gets his kill. Look at this. Look at this scene. Look at this scene. Boom. Done. Look at this guy, bro. Wait, what? Oh, he doesn't get that for the Syra? That's crazy. I thought that shit was gonna clear everybody. I lied. They get full rage reset. That's something you can call out. So the way you find that out is that if they get siphon off of hits, I mean, that's the easiest sign. You see a siphon off of an opponent hit, that means that they have the Sunwing Blue essence. Which means then your team can like get a full ult refresh, and then it's, you know, you tell them like spam your ultimates, go ult, right? They just go crazy. And then they can go ahead and pop the essence, you know, pick it up, and then your team gets, you know, ult refresh. It's little tidbits. Got a chance right now. Light beam. Light beam. Damn, light beam. Do it again. Who's up there, bro? Vegeta? So, Sobel? Oh, no, wait. We're good. We're safe. I'm confused. Now I'm really confused. This is, man, wait, he was the one with the Sobel message, right? Yeah, wait, now I'm really confused. So, like, is he impervious to damage? Like, what are we talking about? Impervious to Romaine depletion? Oh, Sachiko's still alive, so he's, you know, chilling out. He's at 8 grapples to his name. 67. He does have soothing moves, so he can save survive for a bit for supplies. Break line of sight. Break. Uh-oh. Boom. Oh, Creditor's one hit. Ding. Do it. Yes. Jump a little bit. No. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna go ahead and just like blow him up, but you know what? Merciless Havoc's been purchased from the shop. We saw that. There it is. This guy has it. Got the ultimates. We didn't use ultimates beforehand. If we had them, if we didn't, then GG's. So Mystic Mike those in play, and we got an immediate pickup for that. Wind spout pickup. I don't think anyone has a fan right now. Say, damn, F2 midair against him is crazy. My man got deleted. No chance, no survivability. Risk is actually on the second come up, going back in, but Mystic Mike's gonna try. You know, it's gonna hurt. And by hurt, I mean like not doing damage to him is gonna suck. Armies. 1-2s. That 2 comes out. Nice parry is actually this launches to Liska past. Oh, never mind. He's got his team. Garrosh drop down blue. What are we doing here? Who's that? Back it away here. We know we lost shooting. We lost our Matara, but she was low gear anyways. So now it's just stay alive. We got ultimate in just a couple of seconds. Worst case scenario here for the F2 shot connects. Oh. There's a audio. Set it up for Rustin. Look at that. Dang, you almost got it. Level 3 swipe. Remember, you can parry that. 3 swipe. Remember, we could parry that. Oh, wow. Drop down from Sachiko, the menace. Teleporter to just a reposition away from these guys. Predator line of sight. Nah, I can't see that right now. Let's go over to Liska. Okay, we got elimination from Sachiko. So Liska's actually getting swarmed. Hits are good. Soul can't be picked up right now for it. The armor swap was impeccable right there. What the? Look at this little imprint. Ooh. Oh my god. Wrong target. Yeah. Unfortunate though, because now it's gonna be up to their last teammate. Right? Oh my god. No sense trying to bush it out. No. Hey, you know what? I respect it. I respect it. I respect it big time. But this is a this is a one-man stand position right now. Justina can do that. She's allowed to if she's getting a 417. I can't believe it. LB RMB is good. Sachiko goes down. You know what's crazy? Risk came out on top here for multiplier. I think Inshallah is down. I think Lexington just doesn't want to. Okay, well, GG's. Okay, the elimination. Palm Lightning, Atari Ultimate, F2. Still gonna be theirs. And that's gonna be it, guys. Stat lines right there. There you go. 7 eliminations for Risk, first place for the multiplier. Bijin in second place. BWG actually in second place overall. Did they take MVP? I don't think they take MVP. I'm pretty sure Hypercube takes that shit. I'm pretty sure Hypercube takes the MVP. I'm gonna take the assumption that they do because you know whether or not you know the placement points. I'm pretty sure there's a 0.5 difference if they take as a result. Let's go here. Press OK. Yeah. Hypercube's 19.5, 17.5 for BWG. So that's gonna go through for the points, and let's go into the pick bands. And as a result, let's go into the vibe out for a second. Oh no, wife. Oh no, wife. What do you mean by that? Standings. Game 5. This is the scoreline I was talking about. Now our pick bands are in play for game 6, last phase. You know, this is the worst phase to be in right now because you know all the picks are in the beginning. Still though, we have to go through, change this round numbers to 6, and wait out these picks and then go through for the last round. It's kind of been good, you know. We're gonna see if NA solos happens tonight. We still need 10 players total, and I think we're at 6. So whether or not I'm up here later on for solos for NA will be determined, right? It's gonna be determined by whether or not there's enough teams there or players. But I mean, I'll show let's go out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put my dog outside real quick. I'll be right back. Joining. That's why did this guy put my name? Your team captain. Why you put my name? That's crazy to me. All right, so this is what 7 players. Still need 3 more. Confirmed. I need to go for the check-in actually in just a bit too. So I'll have to see about that. And if they want to invite other players, they can. All right, be right back. Ting. Oh my god.
Cause a woman's heart should be kept sacred. The good Lord must have heard me and I thank him. Before now was on the verge of breaking down. I like you.
Oh, big follow coming in here. This is from 666 Gods.
Got me changing, wearing my Sunday's best on Wednesday.
Aura. He said aura.
We'll talk about that, baby.
What are we talking about? Oh, I need to shoot this message out. So,
No reason you got a strong case.
I
Text you, hey, babe, after a long day from the stool to the kitchen.
need to add these guys to a ping. Give me a second.
Someone ain't winning my A when it started getting real. This emotional real estate.
NA solos.
Foundation is laid and it's sturdy. I ain't afraid to drop the L word early. It's real.
Yo, who the hell is this guy? Why did he put my team cat? What? Wait, this is the Tarka, isn't it? Is that Tarka player? Bro, how am I gonna find this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. On Discord at least. What? Through here. I need to make the check-in. Let me make a thread. Ting. El diablo con. Look at this. I'm gonna find more players. All right, let me go ahead and bring this out here. Sorry for the delay. But we're done. Pan picks are done. I'm hoping we don't get lagged out. I'll have to read them. Cool. Last game, 9 teams. As mentioned, CC, BWG, HYFE, first phase. Common Former, Sand Siphon Syra. Old Siphon, Sand Siphon. And Viper Matari Zay for Zai. Zay, hi. Risk though with the hottie pick again, and not even burning points for it. Still the second round picking this. They picked this in round previous round in game 6 or game 5. Seeing Zai for Hypercube 2, catch up round. Try to keep first place going. Pause though with a Shio pick with the Sarka and to the Zai. Thank you, Pause, for being here too. Hex in the last round phase got their Sand Siphon Syra picked, and the Viper WUCHEN, Viper Justina Ice pick comp, Ice Cream comp with Syra for 1, 2, 3. Texas is not here, as mentioned, but appreciate for the teams being here, of course. Nothing's out without the teams and the players. Well, I need a message in the NA chat. Cool. But shouting out the teams being able to partake for today, being able to partake in the scrim this weekend, and being able to find players, teams, etc. It's kind of the highlight right now. Big ups. But if we end up going through for official tourneys next weekend, the following weekend, some soon, hopefully. I'm hoping. Everyone's hoping. Me especially. But we still have this chance of looking at the skill set of these guys. Hypercube in first place. Hex in second place. HY2 in third. Now we're going to the scene. Now we go to the map drops, and now we're gonna go to the spawns. It looks like Hypercube 2 is actually some fights out here. F1 comes out over by the Mystic Glade, north of Arcadia. Emote, classic disqualification of points. GG's. But with the RMBs coming out here, Hex actually backing off around the corner. LMBs might be coming through here. RMBs out. Jump LMB. Get into the practice, get into the mode. RMB's out and again. Level 2 light beams comes out here. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be 2 kills that they could have been using for themselves, but considering everything else, pretty sure that Sashika's gonna get this last light beam for level 2. There it is. Now switching on to FE over towards inside of the Imperium region. Pretty sure that with pause going down here, they might go towards the Heaven's Watch, and if anything, they might even head further even north into the Verdant Chasm. Sachika, though, by his lonesome, is going to get knocked out here. It's going to be due to Hypercube 2 getting those eliminations up to 3 right now. Arcadia is still an option right now, but that's kind of rough because if they go to Arcadia to try to get this buff or get the Volpine's Essence, these guys are going to have ultimates back up again. At least one of them is, and that's going to be the Zai. And you can't really fight a Zai in the early games. Like a Syra, it's the same situation. He who should not be named. It's crazy. Double jump into the welding, you know? Nerf test it in the chat, bro. Yeah, throw it back. That's how it's even looking like. Claws break. Limited time emo. There's a limited time emo, bro. What? Let me see no sense here. Nah, don't throw the blue. Wow, shit. Oh, okay, nice fan R&D. Are we gonna have F1 for that? F2. Okay. Nice parry. Oh, parry doesn't come out here in time for illusion. That's unfortunate. Level 2 beam does come out here. It gets caught in the 2.0. Level 1 light beam comes. Oh, light beam. Level 1 swipe comes out. He gets a bunch of heal back, but looking for the refresh. Unfortunate the way they did it a little bit too soon. But apparently, or built different. Apparently, Frosty just knocks these guys out. Is Frosty Argamon? Someone let me know. Otherwise, we're losing out one teammate here for a CC, or at least for slowing. I think that's good for this. F1 burnout comes out. Frosty's 1 HP in the dream. RMB catches. F2 catches. CC's first set of lives. This is no sense's reset, so this would have been their last fight potentially, but they still came out on top. Hex on the reset over by the Skygaze Cove with Super East. Dummy. BWG went straight in terms of the Spotlight's pass. 4 eliminations. Double freeze refresh comes out here. We're looking for the LMB. Catch up. F1 comes in. I know that the RMBs are made into its awareness, and I know FFF is looking to tap dodge that. Nice parry from the distance. Man is dead though. That's FFF down with Eugene on his solo arc right there. And there's Ring going down as well. This is a fully reset on towards this team. I think 1, 2, 3 fully eliminated for the tourney today. They go down. I don't have streamer mode apparently enabled. Strange. Pause though goes down here for Alinov. Getting 2 messages. Maybe. We'll have to find out.
Repairing my armor. Quick.
BWG have purple armor priority listing right now. There it is. Who's the J's right now? But I think Descent Air Dash with Dazzle. It's pretty good. The eye opens. You know what, Rustum? You're right. Volpine's Essence Advance Seal. Rustum for it as for the Volpines, considering he's on Viper. FE's over by the Skygaze Cove. They're contesting Hex right now. V2. I don't know, man. I mean, really has line of sight right there. King. Oh my god. Got his squeaky. F1 still available for him. Doesn't burn the ensnare just yet. So getting caught by the Dazzle is not the best outcome right now. Should be waiting more time on the ground units right now to try to protect his teammates. He's going to find it at the last possible second because now that the RMB comes out, goes for it again and again. Level 3 postal from the backside. I know that Rebellion is trying to get the plum as soon as possible. It finds Wooey, low health target. No more ultimate though. F2 doesn't confirm for the proximity damage, and I think right there the RMB is not going to be fast enough. They have Lava Conductor's protection as well, so this 25 damage take right now, it's not the greatest in FE's favor. Parry like that though definitely isn't, but they still have second lives. They still have chances to come back. Hex still has though, I think they have space for floating platform right there. Yeah, they do. So they have a Firefly right there for one of the teams. Seeing how Wooey's at 40%, I'm trying to look at Squeaky. He is at 30, 40, 35% or some shyster like that. Where's Sachiko? Oh, he's at like 80, bro. This man is good for it. Yeah, floating platform's gonna be the next play. Floating platform for that, and then another fireflies along the way before the next Romy Yang decides to spawn in. Since Hypercube 2 is on that reset route as well, 3 eliminations. I mean, we saw the email, right? It's in the fair play agreement, bro. It's over. You're done. You're done. We're gonna proximity this. I know it's a practice and everything. Now there's rewards. I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're not gonna have any emotes allowed. If you emo, boom, done. You should have it disabled beforehand, because what happens if you emo an attorney and someone says that? Bomb, boom, bam, pow. No one's gonna call for anything else but disqualification for points. It's kind of a feels badge. What can you do? Oh yeah, I forgot. Shop. Specifically later on. What are we looking for later on for these guys? Hey, look at this. Look at that. Combination right there. Flying Eyes, Mortal Defiance, armor, boom. Octa Slash. Okay, wind spout into the Heart Stopper kick. Most likely a Heart Stopper kick to be picked up. It's a silence, guaranteed. It's really huge for Takeda's. Considering that we have Takeda's here for today. Oh, I'm getting messages. Ding dong. I can't believe it. Alright, we got it. This, you still have the Rupture Gale? Yeah, that's it. Still holding on to it. Still has it. Spear spawning in here. Okay, not that. I want to see BWG's gear right now. Because, I mean, this comes out to their rotation. Look at this floating platform. Upon floating platform. Look at their Jades. All purple. Item bags. Level 3. Look at this guy, man. He got level 3. It's crazy. And he's doing F2, so he gets more meter for his V3. The more grabs he gets. And he's already capped out right now with blue weapons, so I'm pretty sure his team is doing fairly decent in that regard too. Gabloom on Zay is Cyan Fang as well, and he doesn't have dual blades yet, I believe. I'm assuming that. No, he does not. So Harmony advancing on group heal though on Lexington is massive. And Bajim picking up the Juggernaut is the best one, best option. So long as they get their last hit confirmation. Alright, Hypercube though. Over by this area in terms of Arcadia, going towards the Romy Yang. I'm gonna look at these guys. Let's see. What the? Mid-air V2? Wild. F2 no knockback because, oh man. False sense of security. Dap dodge is good though. Nice Matari ult to counter, like Matari ult to counter the Viper ultimate. And I think that she's gonna get out there, yeah? Yeah. Teleporter is good for it. Remember, you don't need to be silenced for the Hottie teleport. Big chances right now for the teleport to be used over and over again. Oh, nice tap dodge. Pistol shots. R&B comes out. Silver's good. Maybe looking for a nice chance to going back out there. We need to look at the Romy Yang though, yeah? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. So this thing, right? Mortal Defiance, aka Vopine's Essence upgrade. That's going to be on the Viper here. Keep that in mind in the distance. We know that the Matari ultimate is going to be utilized here in just a moment. There it is. As a way, we know the Cicada Furin is still available though, so for us to get that Rupture Gale procs, we're trying to get it. There's gonna be the hits. That's gonna be one down. I know that is gonna be an upset right now. I know Wooey is actually just gonna get a full reset as well. Scare Rush is strong against Matari, and now it's gonna be the hits. R&B, chain the reactions. Zaya ultimate comes out here, but I'm pretty sure she's getting metered. And there it is. Burnout. It's crazy to me is that how fast that came down. Even with the Matari ultimate on standby. BWG taking to burn out their buff timer by killing No Sense now. And now it's going to be a chance of getting the gold weapon. Follow coming in here from Onosh. Thank you for that. Shernay Smart says if Rustin loses, I'm unfollowing. Who are you unfollowing, me or him? Double or down. Risk is right now at 6 eliminations, getting White Tiger's prowess, purple armors across the board. Gear looking pretty snazzy. Weapon of gold rarity choice should be on Sachiko. If not, it's on Squeaky. Or not Squeaky, on Wooby. It's on Wooby. It's got to be, okay, well, Squeaky? Okay, gold dagger? All right, I'm like, wait a second. BWG right behind them, chasing up against Risk as well as BWG. I think since it's mirror comp, they don't really need to take any sort of ambushes against each other. Because with the family meta, it's like a teaser, you know, preview. Getting prepared for CN. Getting prepared for CN. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy statement. RMBs comes out here. We don't catch. Okay, we do. We get a dazzle too, and the teleport's good for Rustin. This is like a 30-meter height. Sarah said, and I quote, Rustin doesn't lose. How dare we say that? Look at this. Look at that. Look at the Predator. Popped. F2 comes out here. Ooh, gets popped around the corner, gets silenced, so he can't use anything. But that's okay. He's spaced just enough. Might be looking for one here. Cyber ultimate comes from Eugene. Hold on, back up. Such go look for a scare rush up. Around the corner, R&B is catching Rustin. Rustin, as we saw Sarah say, doesn't die. Rustin does have that Volpine's essence though. He's kind of still safe, and now he's dead. So now it's gonna be the next. I forgot they had a Volpines. I thought that was chilly. That was chilly, but apparently Sarah said, nah, he ain't losing. He just Terry. He does. Been there. Sure now. Tim's like, I disagree. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna Discord pings. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to go to the Steer Finger mode in a moment, just because this thing is gonna pop off. Oh my god! There we go. Horizontal. Eugene goes down. Gearing into the cannon shots, trying to get the Rupture Gale. Gets it. Gets a burn, actually. I think Brando is dead because of that. Not because of the burn, but like one more check of damage. That's it. Oh, F2 to magnetize himself towards him. Horizontal confirms. Yo, can we talk about that? My man look forward, look backward. He said, I got you. No worries. Not a problem. No sense fight. Up against what seems to be Hypercube, too. Nice whisk throw. Can't throw that. Okay, we did it anyways. Assassin's Lunge. Can't catch her at. Now I gotta look back. Hell check of Destiny. Holding out for Destiny, I should say. GG Dedge. It's crazy. That did happen before, too. Wait, excuse me? Wait, excuse me? Whoa. We backed off for a reason? Dude, we got a full reset. They got a full reset. What are we doing here? Chase him down, kill him up. I don't even know what's happening. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we got... no, you're safe. Defense isn't going to gatekeep. Someone know. Someone let Z-Morph know. Long story short, MVPL teaming over resulted in WUCHEN getting banned as an enforcement. It is still in effect in Koi Cup. So by that point, I was like, you know what, bump it. We're going to have to activate it and see what happens. And if they do enable it for official scrims, RIP. Official tourneys, XD. But if they don't, you know, it's good practice. If they do keep the ban active, who knows for how long. Still got EWC to think about. And the official tourneys. I already explained it though. Dooney gave a really, really soft TLDR of it, but it's just that's like the culmination of the TLDR. Because Wiper Wuchen Test just kept going after all the teams to the point where they just extended past using the character back to team comp. And then by using that team comp in an induced lobby, there was no chances for any other team comp to survive. So, in which case, they rotate the ultimates all over WuChen's the safety net that gets him out. And then all of a sudden, boom, he's banned. Got him. Meaning that there's no chance for the teams to go in, cycle in, test the ultimate, and then pop off with the Viper ultimate worst case. And then worst case is WuChen teleport out of the way. Viper WuChen test team number 2 sees that. It's like, okay, we got it. We'll finish up. We'll clean up shop. Boom, done. Kill them. Next one. Boom, boom, boom. It was literally a butcher shop, if you will. That's the explanation. That's the last time I'm giving it. Someone, you know the lore, tell the next person they show, hey, what's going on? Why is he banned? You know, no offense. I'm just like, I can't say that immediately in the 4 minutes time delay. It's for the people in the chat. But when I see no one's like messaging immediately, I'm like, okay, well, it's gather new followers. two-way street there. So you guys know the lore. Spread it around.
Feeling better
I'm not gonna type in the chat. I still got expecting to do here. Only emergency. I'm not gonna be typing in the chat. Engraving? Yo, crazy. Go ahead. Look at fighting. BWG. Ooh, big fight, big fight, big fight. LMB's uppercut not gonna come out here. Now, gear check right now for the Jays is gonna be not a lot, but the Dragon Slayer is good. I know that it's gonna be Sire Ultimate in response here, and making for the Tumult Ultimate. I'm looking at it because remember, the Tumult Ultimate would come out necessarily to try to trap out the Sire, but in this case, I mean, such go safe. So Gene, looking at Lexington right now, getting caught by the Dazzle is not that great. Want to hear risk comms? I already know what it is. Level 2 light beam? Nah, I don't know what it is. I can only imagine. Uppercut, side quick. Grapple bump was not the way, but I think he's gonna be still okay. Let's go to Lexington's point of view. Gets squeaky out there with the RMBs. Okay, what? Tap dodge with Destiny, scale rush with Destiny, bro. That's it. BWG get their win. That's 14 eliminations, first place. Looking at the gold armor right now. Looking at the build. Let's see who gets it. Gold fist blades, nice. Jade. Might have been that had that detachment, to be honest. Get the bucket. Switching on over here. Slowy DM's gonna go up against Risk Creditor. And like a Dooney went up and posted out a paragraph. My man. He said, I needed to cook. I needed to cook, guys. I needed to cook. Here. Ting. Look at this man. Look at this man. Yeah, you're gonna have to pin that one. Worst case scenario. Go back up, scroll up, pin it, boom. I'm hoping. Should I ban WUCHEN for C? No, because C is like C server. Even 521. No. Yeah, 521 BVE. They're like, nah. That's just you know, they're enforcing over there. I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm like, yeah, but like, you know, you never know, right? They could be like, okay, official scrims, no WUCHEN. I'm like, whoa, would you look at that? That's crazy. That's crazy smart. Oh, because of that big it's AOT pick. Okay. Like, no. It's he just stated the facts, not because of an AOT. Specifically, it's a comp. You know, it's just a comp pick. Oh, LMBs catching it, light beam. Just that comp was specifically the comp that they decided to use. They weren't even attacking on Titan, bro. They were just spamming the same comp. It's just the comp that they mono chose. Now, does it solve the problem? I mean, the thing is that players can be playing at the skin high. We did see Pause go down here. Hex is gonna get their soul blooms. They're good to go. They're set it up. Switch on to Lush Rustum. You know he's yelling the comps right now. Oop. Predator with the RBs. Throw it out. Ban turns. Damn, Slowy's dead. Big time. Jump LMB spam. He looked for the parry. You saw that parry too? He got staggered because of it. King. Oh, more defiance. Crazy. Rip. That meeting emote, man. Smart gets it. You know, it says SMRT, but I always say SM, you know, smart. Because it feels weird saying Trinay. Or Trinay? Trinay? Trini.
And who said you can't buy help?
Hey. BWG on the come up and score. Wait, what was the score so far? What's their score so far? You know what I really liked that I did recently was activate sound playing in the background for this game, man. That does wonders, especially for tourneys. Because I don't want you guys to not have sound when I press like Windows key and I'm looking at something else. Y'all got that shit locked down. I'm holding the Rupture Gale Warps, I say, and I'm launching all these shots. Sking. Oh, he got that. Wait, he earns that. Oh, he didn't get that one. Yo. Chill. You gotta use the Nigerian Prince message, bro. Damn, money? We getting the. Remember what I talked about, the last Jades. Immortal Defiance is purchased out. We saw that been used. It's a Skyforce, bro. It's a Skyforce. Oh no, it's a Heartstopper kick. It's a Heartstopper kick. Hey, yo! Alright, there we go. It's gotta be a Heartstopper kick. Otherwise armor. They dropped one money. Well, you know, they purchased what they got. It's okay. Let's go to Hypercube. Chill in the bushes, hunting around. Spirit Well, Draco Storm. They're a bit far away from each other. Okay, this is actually a crazy terrain diff. Look at this cliffside. See, there's no levels of elevation here that we can kind of like estimate, but I'm telling you right now, this, off of this, it's kind of whack. Plain and simple. It's kind of whack. Firefly there? No, it's gone. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is what I was talking about. Oh, with the camera lens, I love. Okay, so you see this? See how it's like on this? Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, no, it's still gonna be for camera lens because he's aiming down sights. All right, sick. This is a wider lens. So you see how it's turning up? Yeah, look at this. Look at Sachiko testing it. What a man. What a man. Horizontal releases king. Oh my god, the mid-air into the launch. I'm looking at this F1, right? Yo, chill. This isn't even in theirs anymore, dude. Wait a second. No, this has to be theirs. They have like 85%. Sachiko got caught. Oh, Lexing got caught. Yo, Lexing got metered. Oh my god, Squeaky, you can't grapple him in midair. They can't do that. Now he has F1. This is it. It's the last second. They need to stop this. They need to get in there. They're gonna claim it. 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 Sachiko's in there. He's locking in the F2, which is kind of funny. With the F2 animation. 2.0s pushes them away. A little bit too risky right now. We lost Sachiko. That buff is theirs. Big time, big time, big time. Can't even do anything about it. That's really unfortunate. But this does give the exact Demente move that we needed to see for BWG. They got the contesting forces against them. And now look over to Heaven's Watch. Hypercube 2. 1, 2, 3. Pushes them up, pushes them out. That's one down. That's actually another Soul Bloom. And I think that, Predator goes down as well. This is Hypercube's team. Looks like we got a kill over here. Soul Bloom for one of them. Group heal as well. Pick him up. Give it to somebody else. Maybe that's okay. I'm not getting it for. Actually, let's look at the Jades. He already has group heal. Do we have 3 group heals? No way. Oh my god, we do have 3 group heals, bro. What the fuck? Oh no, wait. This is actually gonna be big. Look at this. 17 eliminations. What, like 7 targets? 6 targets left. 23 kills. First place. What's that? 4.6 for the multiplier. 27.6 plus the 3 plus the 4. Which means that 31.6 points if they get this MVP. And 31.6 points literally pushes them from 52 points up to, second place. Or third place. No, second place? No, second place. Third place. It pushes past Hypercube 2. Unless Hypercube 2 somehow balls out and they get the next 7 kills. I don't know. We'll have to see. Who may drop? We need a pick band rundown too. And Adi doesn't need to be banned. He's fucking worthless. He's the majority of things. Unfortunate. I gotta find out, man. I gotta find out why Joker didn't get the Hottie skin, or rather, why Hottie didn't get the Joker skin, and why WUCHEN teleport could have been Arsene with the teleport, like with his like wings and envelops everybody, dude. Like, there's questions to be asked about this Persona collab. We could have gotten Hottie. Yeah, we could have gotten Hottie Joker, and it would have been the grappling hook for his F1, and even if it F2 for spotlights around him as he's getting chased out. Can you imagine them putting like a zip line option for him? Like a zip line that, like, you know, just like it's just like it's like an illusion of a zip line for his F2. I would have lost my shit. I think I would have lost it. I'm gonna say that shit's 2010. It still counts. I bet he White emailing me. Ultimate cast. All right, you want me to move the times? Oh, yo, new crypto. Oh, you need to die. You need to buy it now. Buy it now, or you dumb as fuck. You know, I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I should do that right now. See, there you go. Modern times, just like how this ultimate cast is gonna be coming out here. Blue focus spam. Okay, annihilation render is kind of massive. Taliska doesn't get captured though. He still has fear and blast though. Yeah, he's pushed away. Hey, yo, don't throw it. Oh, he threw it. I mean, he might actually drop down blue. Watch it, 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 watch it. Watch it. Let's get right up. Yeah, no, he just wants to spam. Spam, spam, spam. F1 comes out. Whistler comes up. Uh-oh. Not good. We can't even contest this because Hypercube 2's on this. Damn. Oh, scare rush. Yeah. Drop on R&B. Yeah, no, do it. Nice mid-air F1. It's good. It's good. It's good. Force it in the corner. 1-2s. No, don't. Yeah, don't 3-piece that. I know there's gonna be a chance right now for BWG. They're at 18 eliminations, 5 players. The buff is not down yet. Okay, cleanse. Now I'm just gonna go overtime. It's dangerous right now. What was they doing? Shots are strong right now. I know this is gonna be a scare rush. I know this boy's gonna start interrupting this. It's tough because look, this is what Lexington is doing. He doesn't have any sort of. They have no option to deny him. The only thing they can do to deny him is F1ing him and hoping that something happens. But there's no other team besides BWG that has the high ground for them to peer into the spirit well. Especially the fact that Hypercube 2 is also just a 2-man squad. Yo, you using the coffin? No Andy? All right, we're done. Here we go, last hits. I heard that. Damn, Taliska's heavy. Damn, oh yeah, push him. And we're annihilation render into a heavy detach. I think it's talk about worse for wear. I think it's gonna be a wisp throw into a, oh wait, throw the next wisp. Throw the next wisp. Oh my goodness, it's over. Watch this. Blue focus. Parry. Backline looking for the full armor reset. So has F1 available in 3 seconds to throw. 1, 0. Do it. You gotta do it now. Yeah. Wow, what a position. Yeah, I'm tired of grief this entire. Oh my god, the horizontal. Oh my god, the Fury. And oh my god, the RMB drop down. F2's good up in time, and I'm pretty sure that Matari is griefing the heck out of it. The burn is actually not going to kill, but the Matari is still going to grief, and they saw the last health, and I saw the F2 opportunity. Still, though. Last hit, lots of confirmations, unfortunately. F2 comes out. The horizontal again. No parries, unfortunately. Focus is coming through here. Horizon's back and forth. Gauzy Pie with the follow. Much love for dropping through. Scoreboard should be pinned? Question mark on the chat for Twitch, as well as for YouTube. It's on YouTube too. I think that's it. Hey, don't tell me these guys come out back on top for like the last point. You know what sucks though about this too is the emote. We gotta double check that in the bot. Emote aside, we'll look at the final scoreboard and determine, and then we'll look at it after the stream's over, and then we'll just put that in the official scoreboard, and that's it. Hypercube actually come down here on top for the multipliers. Seen about it. It's gonna be a 20 kill elimination. Exporting the data ASAP. Let's go ahead and get that one going, and I'm pretty sure get this going right now. Ticking, ticking. The dog is barking outside. She's like, "What's up?" Ooh, yeah, we're gonna have to double check the scoreline, bro. Gonna have to double check the score line. We're gonna have to double check the score line later in the moment, but our overall is actually updated. Let us commence the scoreboard as a result. So, with this ending the day, first off, appreciate for everyone being here, especially for the teams. Thank you guys for taking part with the scrims for the majority of time today. I know that we have SEA tomorrow for C, so if you guys want to take part with watching that, you can. We will be watching C server solos, hopefully with someone to spectate, because apparently me spectating solos, it's not going to work out. Specifically in the C server, because it's just that bad. It's just that bad. But enough yapping. Let's get the scoreboard on standby. Let's pull out the guns music because, you know, why not? Here you go. Great news, Spectre. All right, you know what? You're done, Larry. All right, you're done. I can't find the song. It's over. There you go. We're done. All right. Refreshing. First off, I want to go through the game scores for team or party for placement 10. Pause with 7.5, 9 for Texas for games 1 through 4, 27.5 for 1, 2, 3 for Team Brandoros. We have FE with Rebellious Team with 32 points, 41.9 for Risk. CC Credible Comedians with Illusion with 43.4 in 5th place. BWG in current standings 74.5 in 4th place. Gotta look back in the VOD. 82.4 for squad mates of Chile, which is Hypercube 2. Hexus is in 2nd place with 91. And Hypercube is number 1. You know, Hypercube 1 is 96.6 in 1st place. That's gonna be where the games ended up going through. It's going to be our overall scoreboard for you guys to actually take a look and see. Let me hide this so you guys can actually see. No, not that. Hide this so you guys can actually see all the points and everything and the picks. All in all, pretty great overall. I know that we only had like 10 teams maximum here, and I was kind of hoping to get more, but we might actually see about a switch up. I'm going to ask Tacky if we can actually see about a Sunday for trios. Because, you know, if they can swap it for next weekend. And we can see if that happens. If it doesn't, you know, it is what it is. See if more teams wanted to be able to partake, if they can even partake more on a Saturday versus or a Sunday versus a Saturday, and then actually seeing if anything comes out from their, you know, play style. It changes up. Maybe Sunday is a boon for them. It's gonna be the picks coming up for the pick bands as they come through for rounds 1 through 6. Like I said, 10 teams initially for the first 4 games, and then 9 teams for the games 5 through 6. So we end up going through with that. And that puts us in the spotlight right now for those squads. But, guys, that's going to be it. I'm going to look over the VOD, like I said, to make sure we get the final score. But for top 3 interim, in terms of it, we're going to be ending up going through with this game. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for sticking by. And I hope to see you guys in a bit. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to be here for C in the morning, and then after that, we'll actually have a chance of watching C for the first time for solos. Next week, we're going to have trios for C on a Sunday, solos on a Saturday, maybe NA solos, maybe NA trios. I have to find that one out because we need more team signups in general. But we'll find out if we have solos tonight for NA. And otherwise, though, we will see you. Sayonara. Take it easy and enjoy the vibes. I'll be actually end up going through and looping the music. All right, bye. Ting.
you.